अरे वेरी गुड आफ्टरनून एवरीबॉडी, वेरी गुड आफ्टरनून। तो 2 बजे आ जाओ भाई, आ गया कम। वेरी गुड, a lot of people are waiting actually. We streamed it at 2 p.m. but there's a lag, that's why वो 2-3 मिनट में ये शुरू हो गया। But let everybody come, okay, let everybody come in, okay. We starting with the most important SFM today। आज SFM शुरू कर रहे हैं। एक बार सबको आने दो, you can tell all your friends also that we are live, you can tell all your friends that we are live, and then we'll go forward step by step, okay। कुछ 2-3 अनाउंसमेंट भी करता हूँ मैं related to SCM notes and all that। A lot of students have been messaging, calling from yesterday, not yesterday, 2 दिन हो गया, so I'll be also telling about that, okay। I'll be telling also that। चलो चलो सर, पेपर कैसा एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं? अरे बाप रे, यश ऐसा पूछ रहा है सर, अभी काम करता हूँ, मैराथन छोड़ता हूँ, डायरेक्ट पेपर ही बोल दो कैसा है। अरे ठीक है, so we'll go one by one, let everybody come in, let everybody come in, okay। It's very important, SFM revision, a lot of people get, a lot of students get बहुत ही पैनिक हो जाते हैं, भले कोचिंग कहाँ से भी किए, और from anywhere, I'm not talking about my class, any class you do, but when SFM comes now, it is a bit of that dilemma, ठीक है। लास्ट में ऐसा होता है कि सर क्या करें, कुछ समझ में नहीं आता, do we touch this chapter, that chapter, okay, वो सब कुछ बात करेंगे। we have आराम से, ऐसा कुछ मैराथन वगैरह नहीं है, that's why I've kept 3 days for SFM, okay। चलो, can we start everybody, if everybody is there, if everybody is available, I want everybody to stay active in the comments, okay। आराम से जाएंगे एकदम, चलो, okay। First of all, a very good afternoon to everybody, the ones watching from all over India। I welcome you all to the CMA final SFM revision lectures, okay। चलो, step by step, first 5 minutes I will give you some highlights and tips, and then I will go ahead, okay। I'll come also कि SFM sequence के follow करना है, सब कुछ I'll tell you, but step by step, step by step। अच्छा, voice low है क्या? और confirm करेंगे मुझे please, anybody who can confirm me। I just got one, anyone voice एकदम low है, it's okay, can you please check right now, can you please check right now if the voice is okay, जल्दी confirm करेंगे so that I can straight away go ahead। voice बहुत ही low है क्या? बट चेक करेंगे आप प्लीज, आई डोंट थिंक द वॉइस शुड बी लो यार, आई हैव चेक्ड इट ओवर हियर इन माय सिस्टम, इट्स ऑल वर्किंग फाइन। एनीबॉडी, इफ एनीबॉडी इज टेकिंग इन सर बहुत ही वॉइस लो है, देन आई नीड टू डू समथिंग ओवर, इट्स वेरी लो, व्हाट, ऑल राइट, चलो एकदम सही है, ओके। एक रिक्वेस्ट है, छोड़ थोड़ा सा, अगर वॉइस थोड़ा फर्क कम है तो आप एक प्लीज काम करके, you can just wear headphones and you can just listen to my voice if it is very low, okay। but I think it's okay from mine, but it's just a request from my side, जो headphones करके आप ये कर सकते हैं, ठीक है। चलो, आप ये यहाँ पे आप आवाज बढ़ा सकते हैं, ठीक है। now it is okay, ठीक है, please everybody see over here, okay। चलो, 2-3 पॉइंट पहले, the moment I go ahead, my first and foremost point is that strategic cost management SCM lectures we had taken place in the past 2-3 days, okay। First day notes we have already ruled out, even the question answers and the answers also, okay। but for the second day the revision happened of Kapil sir, but the notes did not come out। I'll tell you the reason for that, and actually message also on our community। the reason is जितने भी notes हम बनाते हैं, जितने भी notes है, it's all handwritten notes, okay। it's not somewhere Kapil has taken, it's all handwritten, he has written every solution of it, so it is there in OneNote मतलब कि जो अभी सॉफ्टवेयर यूज कर रहे हैं हम लोग, ठीक है। तो we need to align that into Microsoft Word and then into PDF, it takes a lot of time। तो कपिल सर आज फ्री हुए, तो लेट एक दिन का समय दीजिए, हम पूरे नोट्स आपको सेंड कर देंगे, ओके। मे बी अ डे, बट आई विल सेंड यू ऑल द नोट्स, ओके। जिन्होंने फॉर्म भरा है, एवरीबॉडी विल गेट द नोट्स, ओके। चलो, Geeta, don't worry, it will be in English only, don't worry, if you think it will be I'm going in Hindi, you can just tell me over there only, okay। चलो, so SCM I have cleared, SCM का जो C, the MCQ question था, वो already we have sent it across। First day we have already sent it across, only the second day is remaining, that will send in a day or two, okay। but don't worry, you will get it by 2 days maximum, okay। now coming back to the most important subject of your group, that is strategic financial management, SFM, okay। we'll talk something about this, then I will go ahead। very important, number one, sir, in December 24 what exactly are we supposed to expect? That's the first question which somebody asked me like 2-3 minutes before. Okay, so I'll just give you, I'm not talking about MCQ today, I'll be talking about descriptive. So if you see the model question paper आपको, it is a very trend analysis. मतलब अगर आप question check करेंगे तो you will find यार यार ये तो trend follow कर रहा है. Trend ऐसा होगा. The first questions will be of capital budgeting, followed by leasing. There will be one question separate on this capital budgeting and leasing. Okay. In fact, capital budgeting you will have what 1, 2, 3. A minimum, I'm talking minimum 3 questions. So there is no chance of leaving capital budgeting, which is very simple also. Okay. Especially replacement. So when I start with capital budgeting, so I'll tell you कि कौन से concepts के ऊपर आपको ध्यान देना है. Okay, this is one thing. Second, the most important chapter, which from my point of view, a lot of students miss out on this chapter, and that is जो आज शुरू करने वाले हैं अपन, and that is your equity and bond valuation. Equity and bond valuation. Please pay attention. Equity and bond valuation. Okay. Now I want everybody to pay attention. Okay, everyone, pay attention. The point is, we all do all these big chapters. Yeah, sir, we will do capital budgeting. We will do capital budgeting. Sir, we will do derivatives. We will do derivatives. Sir, we will do forex. All this, everybody is going to do this. Okay. And the most important, the most favorite chapter, and that is what? Portfolio management. Okay. Now, even mutual fund is also there. But remember one thing, we miss out on this one small chapter, and I'll tell you one thing. You pick up model question paper, you pick up past examination question paper, you will find out this chapter. Equity valuation का तुमको 7 mark का sum as it is मिलेगा. So I'll tell you one thing very, very upfront in today's lecture. In the first 1.5-2 घंटा जितना भी करेंगे, the first phase of our, we're going to divide 2 phases today. Okay, one will be equity valuation and the other will be portfolio management. Both the chapters we are going to finish in a very clean manner. I'm not only going behind the questions, अपन concept discuss करेंगे and do questions also. Okay, चलो. Now the main point of today is equity and bond valuation. Okay, chalo. Now also one more thing before I go ahead, please pay attention everybody. Your sequence of chapters, okay, how you should plan for December 24 if you're doing in the last phase of the December 24 SFM revision. Okay, the first chapter which I think you should do is, जैसे मैंने आपका वो days arrange किए, and that has to be your equity valuation, please finish up this chapter because short 7 marks question gonna come. If you remember last examination I took a very important session where I think I had written 30 marks compulsory, उसमें बहुत questions गए थे उस PDF में से. Okay, next we will touch down portfolio management. Okay, now all of you know one thing. See, now everybody is watching from all over India. A lot of you have taken classes from everywhere. ऐसा कि सिर्फ मेरे यहाँ से लिए, बहुत साइड से लिए देंगे. The only thing which I want to request everybody is please sit with your class book only. Okay, this is a revision which is going to happen. I'll tell you some small trick, because portfolio management, the entire chapter is on what? Formulas. Formula मालूम है तुम कुछ नहीं कर सकते. You cannot do anything in the paper. As simple as that. Okay, that will be your second chapter for studying. Okay, after that you can start with capital budgeting, because this will cover a lot of marks in your paper, followed by leasing. So if you have gone in the trend, अगर मैं trend देखा रहेगा तो पेपर में after MCQs the first question what is open is capital budgeting. Okay, now there are few examinations in where a बहुत simple question पूछे गए थे, but there are few examinations where the questions were complex. For example, replacement के बड़े questions आए. Simple है, but remember one thing, the first question when you open the question paper, it is going to be capital budgeting only. Okay, leasing followed by that. After this you'll have your mutual funds, also, and in the end please pick up derivatives followed by your forex. Derivatives and forex, if you see my sequence also of chapters, I've kept in this fashion only. मैंने यही फैशन में रखा है. आज का आपका एक ही मकसद है, और वो मकसद बहुत क्लियर है यार. मकसद दिस, I want to complete this equity valuation. And the students, whoever is watching today, You should be in such a position. Forget portfolio. Portfolios, like many of you might know this also. But when I talk about equity valuation, I think I don't know how many of you have done it. How many of you have done equity valuation? Please tell me very thoroughly. मतलब अभी जब हम क्वेश्चंस करेंगे ना, पास्ट एग्जामिनेशन क्वेश्चंस, मॉडल क्वेश्चन पेपर, will you be able to do equity valuation with me? Yes or no? Give me answer that so that I can, मुझे एक अंदाजा आएगा कि मुझे कितने एफर्ट्स डालने हैं यहाँ पे equity valuation. Do you want me to teach from ABCD's equity valuation or start? Now, this is my PDF for day 1. ये आपको मिल जाएगा आराम से, ठीक है? Now, the most important one thing only. I have covered 2 things in this. All the model question papers which are there on your institute, सब कुछ ये in even your expected December 24. Institute has only uploaded 1 set for SFM. Let me tell you that also. And second, the past examination question, I'll tell you that also. I'll show you in 2 minutes. These are questions करने हैं, by the way. Every question we need to do over here in front of me only. चलो. This is your past examination question. So I have compiled everything. जो भी हो सब कुछ डाल दिया मैंने इसमें, ठीक है? So everybody, I start from ABCD. I start from ABCD. Don't worry. I start from ABCD only. Please pay attention, everyone. ठीक है? सबका ध्यान है. Can we start, ladies and gentlemen? Can we start? Yes or no? Can we start with equity valuation? The first thing. अच्छा, by the way, pay attention. यहाँ पे देखो 2 मिनट. यहाँ पे देखो. जब ये questions करेंगे ना अपन, when we'll do these questions, I'll show you the typical type of question which is the most favorite of institute. Is the most favorite of the institute. And this is this question. Okay, this type of question when they'll ask you conversion, please, whenever you are writing the finishing notes on your desk and something like this, so please mention, वहाँ पे stick note लगा के रखो कि boss, I need to revise this question, specific this question before going in the examination hall. It might look very simple. अरे हाँ सर क्या conversion पूछा है, 2 मिनट में निकालेंगे क्या, उसमें बड़ी बात है? No, there are a variety of questions which are attached to this question. Okay, so equity valuation 100% going to come. You take my words on that. 7 marks, it is confirmed in December 24. Okay, we're starting with that and we'll end with this type of question. Okay, and then we start over with portfolio management. Everybody, चलो. ये कौन है? अरुण पवार. आपको नोट्स मिल जाएंगे एक बार मैथ खत्म होने के बाद, ठीक है? मैथ के बीच में नहीं मिलेंगे आपको. चलो, everybody, can we start? Yes or no? Let me just cover this and I'll start immediately. Okay, I have the answers ready, but we are not going to look at the answers. We are going to solve everything. Okay, chalo, I want everybody to pay attention. First we'll read the question कि sir question कौन से टाइप का आता है. Equity valuation is all about calculating the value of your stock, value of the share price. Very simple. Okay, now 2-3 things before I go ahead in this chapter. Can I tell you one thing? Sir, there are few abbreviations which are used. Okay, for example, sir, for example, D0, D1 and D1. What is D0, boss? D0 stands for what, sir? Current dividend. What does D1 stands for, sir? Expected dividend. This is called as expected. I'm just writing down a few things, okay, so that no one will get confused. Okay, sir, G is nothing but what? The growth of dividends, which will be given in the question. Okay, if in your CMA Inter, if your cost of capital chapter was very concrete, then you will be in a position to also compute growth also. That is B into R. Okay, but in your final level examinations, they will obviously give you growth. Okay, now if I tell you right now, can you please compute the value? So how will you do it? See, please tell me one thing. The price is nothing but P0 is nothing but D1 upon KE minus G. Sir, what is the 0 and 1? 0 stands for the 0th year and 1 stands for the next year. Okay, so it can be D2, D3, D4, D5 also. Okay, what is P0? P0 is nothing but the price. So you know the formula for this. If you have not written, just update this in your formula book, because without this we cannot do equity valuation. You should know this, especially this formula. Okay, everybody. Now after this, I'll give you one simple trick how you should compute the value of stock, and then we'll go on to the question. And I'm hoping that everybody with me only will solve the question and we'll get the answers right. Okay, 7 marks we are doing for this. Okay, the first thing. Okay, sir, whenever they give question on equity valuation, they'll give 2 information. The first information what they'll give is what are the dividends, or dividend or growth kitna hai. So for example, I'm just writing over here. Pay attention. Let us say D0, D1, D2, D3, and D4. What is D, sir? That's the dividend. Let us say in your paper they had written that rupees 2 was the dividend paid last year. Last year का मतलब क्या था? D0 होता है, ठीक है? And they're also telling you the expected growth is 10%. Expected growth is 10%. So what I do, I'll take my calculator, I'll start adding up 2 plus 10%, then 10%, and they'll also give you one thing in the question, that after the third year, this 10% will drop significantly to 8%. Listen to me very carefully. They'll give you one information where they will tell you कि dividend is this much. They'll also tell you कि Baba, this is the dividend growth rate. But at the end of the question, they will tell you कि after this year, let us say after third year, the dividend growth rate is going to drop constantly to how much? Sir, 8%, which will go on infinite. Yes. This is the point where you need to lock in this wala point, where it is dropping down, okay? And you need to compute the price at the end of that year. Please listen to me very carefully, yeah? Because आपको यही करना है. This only you have to do when the question starts. And if you understand this trick, the flow chart, the timeline, what I'm drawing, the moment you understand timeline trick, no, you can solve any question of equity. Okay, so sir, we will add up the dividend and we need to compute the price at the end of that year where the dividend rate is changing. Okay. Then if I want to compute the price at the end of year 3, what it will be? Sir, P3. What is P3? Price at the end of year 3. And what will be the formula? So very simple. Next dividend, what is next dividend? D4 upon KE minus G. D4 upon KE minus G. This is the same formula which I wrote over here. This is the same formula which I wrote over here. Okay, sure. Now, the moment you get this answer, we need to discount everything because the point is valuation of stock is done at the 0 year. अरे भैया आज कर रहे हैं अपन टुडे. सो जब आप ये प्राइस निकालेंगे ना तो आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा? ये प्राइस आपको आज के वैल्यू को डिस्काउंट करना पड़ेगा. अच्छा सर, got it. So it's very simple. Draw a timeline, add up the dividends, and the moment there's a shortfall in any dividend, compute the price at that point only. Okay. And when the price is computed, just discount it by the third year. जो भी रहेगा वहां पे, ठीक है? This is one thing. Second thing what you have to do is, whatever dividends are here, whatever dividends you have received, no, just discount it like this value, here this value, and this will be this value only. And next you will get the answer for valuation of stock. That's it. This is what you have to do in the questions which we are going to start right now. Okay, everybody okay with this now? Now pay attention. चला शुरू करेंगे. I'll read the question for you and then I'll draw the timeline and then we'll go ahead. Okay, and then we'll cross check the answer with the module. Okay, I'm not doing as per module. I'm telling you again. मॉड्यूल ने किया है बहुत कुछ, वहां पे तामझाम बहुत कुछ किया है, बट एक सिंपल डायग्राम से we will start doing, you will understand, and then followed by the questions. Even I'll give you one question for homework as do in front of me. Chalo, first question on your screen, everybody. For the first 4 years, India Incorporated is assumed to grow at a rate of 10%. Okay. After 4 years, the growth rate of dividend is assumed to decline yearly 6%. Now. In this question, there was a bit wording का खेल था जब भी आया था. ये दो बार क्वेश्चन पूछा है. One is in model question paper and one them asked in the examination also. So what they want to tell you exactly, I'll tell you. See, I'll draw this timeline. Okay, this will be D0, D1, D2, D3, D4. Pay attention, ना. यहाँ तक पूरा 10% था. 10% growth was happening. After that, after 4 years, the growth rate went down. But it went down every year. Every year वो नीचे गया और तब तक नीचे गया तब तक वो 6% नहीं हुआ. So यहाँ पे 9%, 8%, 7% and 6%. That is what they want to tell. Okay. Now, after 7 years, it is assumed that the growth at a rate of 6% will be infinite. The next year dividend is 2 per share. What is next year dividend? D0 or D1? That is D1. Okay. And the required rate of return is 14%. That's your KE. Calculate the value of stock. Anybody who can do this question. Anyone who can do this question. मिलके करेंगे अपन. Just pay attention. Okay. Just pay attention. We'll draw a timeline and then we'll do this sum. Okay. Chalo. Everybody with me. Sir, first of all, for this type of question, we need to draw a timeline. Yes, we'll draw a timeline and then we will go ahead. Timeline will look something like this. We'll start with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, sure. Now, how much was the next year dividend? So it's written over there rupees 2. It is written over there rupees 2. Can I write 2 rupees over here? 2 rupees, that is D1. So, and tell me one thing, this is the dividend. This is the dividend. Now you tell me one thing, If I'm writing 2 rupees over there, will it grow at how much rate? Sir, it is mentioned over here to grow at what? 10% for 4 years. So I'll write it till year. Till year it is how much? Sir, till year it is 10%. Can you please start adding the dividend? 2 plus 10% is how much? Sir, 2.2 plus 10%. 2.2 plus 10% is how much? 2.42 plus 10% is how much? 2.662. Everybody okay till here? Everybody okay till here? Very good, very good. Now, very good. Now Pritam is there. Pritam has already completed. Very good. Okay, everybody. Sir, after this, what we have to do? After this, the stock has dropped now. The growth has dropped because after this, the rate is 9% over here growth, 8% over here, and 7% over here, and after that it is 6% infinite. Yes, 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 yes. So after this you need to compute the price. Okay, but can you please tell me what is the dividend of the 5th year? Sir, 2.662 plus 9%, how much is it? How much is it? Sir, 2.9015. Okay, after this plus 8%, 3.1337, and plus 7%, 3.35. Okay, now tell me one thing, after 7th year what is the scenario? After 7th year what is scenario? Sir, after 7th year they are telling that it will grow 6% infinite. No problem, no problem. I will write 6% growth over here and it is infinite. No, tell me one thing, how much will the dividend in 8th year? So 3.35 plus 6%, it will be 3.551. Now please pay attention what I've told you. Whenever the growth rate changes to infinite, when the growth rate changes to infinite, at that point of time only you need to compute the price. So कौन सा price रहेगा boss? Sir, यहाँ पे रहेगा, यहाँ पे break हुआ है वो, यहाँ पे वो break हो गया momentum. So can I say one thing? I need to compute the price for the 7th year, P7. What will the formula? Formula will be D8 upon KE minus G. What is D8? Expected dividend. Can you please tell me what is the answer? 3.551 upon what is K? K कितना दिया था भाई? K कितना था? K was where is K? 14%. 14. K was 14. K was 14. 0.14 minus 0.06. Okay, can you please show me what is the answer? Can you please show me what is the answer? 3.551 divided by 0.08. Is it rupees 44.38? Is it 44.38? Everybody, yes or no? Is it 44.38? Has everybody got 44.38? Okay, that is the price. Now tell me one thing, Are Baba, this price you have computed at the end of year 7. Year 7 के end में तुमने निकाला है. Don't you feel कि this value should be brought where? Should be brought where? Sir, it has to be brought to the today's value. आज के value में उसको लेके आना पड़ेगा. This simple words, what we call this? Discounting. So can I tell you one thing? See, in net present value, what we do is in net present value, we compute what? Sir, the discounting only. Can we use that table? मतलब ये तो discount करना ही है. But अपन एक काम कर सकते हैं. Can we make a table? Can we make a table clear cut? Can we make a table? Statement या table showing present value of prices and dividend. Okay, everybody please with me. Dividend, write particulars over here. Particulars, discounting factor and present value. Okay, present value, discounting factor how much? At 14%. Okay, discounting factor at 14, and this will be your answer, the total of present value. Can you please tell me, sir, dividend year 1, D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, D6, D7. Okay, so this is the value. Okay, chalo. Can you please tell me what is the answer? D0 will be nothing, it will be straight 2 rupees. D1 is how much? So this is 2. D2 is how much? 2.2. Next 2.42. Next 2.662. Next 2.9015. 2.9015. Next 3.1337. 3.1337, next 3.35, 3.35, and also in year 7 we have the price also. What is the price? 44.38, 44.38. Okay, in सबका discounting करके can you give me a final answer everybody? Can you give me a final answer? So discounting factor करेंगे आप, फर्स्ट का कुछ रहेगा नहीं है, it will be that only, it will be that only. So 1 divided by 1.14, how much is this? 0.8771. 1 divided by 1.14. Second, 0.7694. Next, 0.6749. Next, 0.5920. 0.5193. Next, 0.4555. Next, 0.3996, and this will be the same year because it is 7th year only. Okay, multiply and see what is the answer. And see what is the answer. Anybody who's getting the final answer. Anybody who's getting the final answer. Aditya Raikar, you can take any decimals, but it is if it is given in the question 3, you can use 3. Okay, but normally you can use 4 because you get a complete number out of that. Okay, if the next number is 0.5, you can take the next integer. Okay, as simple as that. Okay, chalo. Can you please give me the final answer, everybody? 0.8771 आराम से करेंगे. 1.7542, 1.7542, 2.2 into 0.7694, 1.6926, 2.42 into 0.6749, 1.6332. Next, 2.662 into 0.5920. This is how much? 1.5759. Next, 2.9013. I hope that's 3 only. 2.21, 2.662, 9015. 2.9015 into 0.5193. 1.5067. After this, 3.1337 into 0.4555. 1.4274. 3.35 into 0.3996. This will be 1.3386, and last will be 44.38 into 0.3996. This will be 17.73. Okay, tell me what is the final answer, sir. Our final answer will be 6, 1.4274, 1.5067, 1.5759, 1.6332, 1.6926, and 1.7542. Can you please tell me, are you getting this same answer? Is it 28.6 approx? Is it 28.6 approx? Okay, 28 point, मेरा तो 4.5 आ रहा है, 5 आ रहा है मेरा, तो 28.5 भी चलेगा. 28.6 will be your answer, rupees. 28. Everybody getting 28.6? Everybody getting 28.6? Yes or no? Understand one thing. Understand one thing. It is very simple. Now I'll tell you. Model question paper, past examination paper. I have taken 11, 12 questions of this only. What? Of equity valuation. And you will, like, believe me, every paper they are putting this question. 7 marks. 7 marks. Everybody okay till here? Chalo. Can we go on to next question? Can we go on to next question? Chalo. Model question paper December. सब question solve करना है. सब question solve करना है. Pay attention. Model question paper December 24. Okay, चलो. So sir, अच्छा, मतलब वही पेपर वापस पूछे, वही पेपर वापस पूछे. Everybody with me? Everybody got the answer? Yes or no, please? Everybody got the answer? Yes or no? Everybody got the answer? Yes or no? चलो. And trust me one thing, after equity valuation, then we started portfolio management. Your revision will be all perfect. Just stay till the end. Okay. Chalo. Next, Akai's Limited latest annual dividend is of 1.25 a share. Was paid yesterday. What is yesterday? D0. And maintain its historic 7% annual rate of growth. No problem. You plan to purchase the stock today because you believe that dividend growth rate will increase to 8% for next 3 years. See. And the selling price of the stock will be 40 per share at the end of that time. Ladies and gentlemen, they have already given you the price at the end of that. Okay, so I don't have to do anything. They've already given me everything. Okay. They have asked you 3 questions and कितने मार्क्स को पूछा है? 7 marks का question है. 7 marks is the question. Okay, can everybody solve with me? सर प्रेझेंट व्हॅल्यू फॅक्टर दिले नसेल तर 4 डेसिमल पर्यंत घ्यायला पाहिजे का 3? यश, मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ. अगर कुछ दिया नहीं है उन लोगों ने तो आप 4 फैक्टर ले सकते हैं, ओके, बिकॉज 4 विल गिव यू वेरी गुड आंसर, बट मेरे हिसाब से इन द एग्जामिनेशन दे विल गिव यू अप टू 3 decimals, okay, but take it 4 so the whole number will be counted in that, okay. So now calculate how much you should be willing to pay for a share if you require 12%. What is 12% in of KE? Can anybody solve this question and can you give me the answer fast? चलो मिलके solve करेंगे. It's your December 24 only model question paper, okay. चलो sir, the first thing what I want to tell is यहाँ पे D0 दिए, D0 is 1.25, okay. Next, so the growth up till now it is 7%, and the next 3 years is given. So can I say one thing, Mama? Can I say one thing? बहुत simple है भाई, बहुत simple है. क्या करना है आपने को, sir? बहुत simple. This is the timeline D0, D1, D2, and D3. How much is D0? 1.25. Can you please compute dividend for the next 3 years, sir? It is 8% next. Okay, 8%. How much is 1.25 plus 8%? 1.35 plus 8%, 1.458 plus 8%, 1.5746. Everybody got this? Everybody got this? 1.5746. This is what you will get it over here. This, and this. Okay, very simple. Now, will you need to compute the price at the end of this P3? Sir, absolutely not, because they have already given you. See the difference between the first question, this question. In the first question, there was no price given, so we computed the price. So we took out the present value of the price at the end of that year and also dividends also. But in this question, they are only telling you the price at that year will be 40. Okay, no problem. So what I have to do, please tell me. So same table I have to do, particulars, discounting factor at the rate 12%, and this will be your DCF, also called as a present value. Okay, very, very simple. Now please tell me one thing. 1.35, 1.458, 1.5746, and the price also 40. So first year, second year, third year, and also third year. Can you please tell me the discounting factor first and give an answer? 1 divided by 1.12. So this will be 0.898929. I'm just rounding it off. 1 divided by 1.12. Next, 0.7972. Next, 0.7118. And this will be also 0.7118. Can you please tell me what is the answer, everybody? Can you please tell me what is the answer? Sir, answer is very simple. 1.35 into 0.8929. This will be 1.2054. Next, you need to solve it with me. I'm telling you again, answers are already ready. मैं वापस आपको बोल रहा हूँ, आंसर्स रेडी है यहाँ पे, बट आंसर्स नहीं आपको भी सॉल्व करना है. I want to solve it with you. We both will solve this. Take a rough book and solve it with me only. Okay. 1.458 into 0.7972. This will be 1.1623. Next, 0.7118 into 1.5746, 1.1208, and last will be what? 40 into 0.7118. 40 into 0.7118. This will be how much? 28.472. Boys and girls, your answer will be 1208, 1.1623, and 1.2054. Is your answer coming down to 31.96 rupees? 31.96 is your answer. 31.96, which should match with the module answer. Ekdam perfect. Everybody getting this? Sir, this is the first question. Okay, can we go on to the second question, everybody? Has everybody got 31.96? Yes or no? Has everybody got 31.96? Give me a yes or no fast. Have you got this answer? 31.96. Apna answer aana chahiye. I'm telling you again, these questions will come in the paper. Be very, very sure about this. Okay, sure. Very good. Now, sir, what is the second question they're asking? Compute the maximum price you should be willing to pay for the stock if you believe that 8% growth rate can be maintained indefinitely. Yes, that is what I'm trying to tell you. Whenever this word comes, no, infinite, indefinitely, and you require 12% return. So see, what you do, simply what you do, sir, I will do only one thing, because see, what is the dividend, sir? Dividend is how much? 1.35. 1.35. That is the first dividend. This, see, sorry, what happened? This is the dividend which they are telling this will go happen indefinite. And so simple enough was what I'll do, sir. I will take out the price there only. 1.35 upon K minus G, 0.12 minus 0.08. How much will be the answer? 33.75. 33.75. Everybody, yes or no? 33.75. Everybody getting 33.75? Yes. Yes, sir. Next. Last question. Last question. If the 8% rate of growth is achieved, compute what will be the price at the end of year 3, assuming the conditions in part 2. Okay. So what they're trying to tell you now, forget this now. They're talking about end of year 3. No problem. In end of year 3, what we will do? Please tell me one thing. In end of year 3, we will take the dividend of what? Because see, whenever we compute this is your timeline. D0, D1, D2, D3, and this. They're talking about this now. They want the price at the end of this. So what I'll do is very simple. Price of end of year 3 will be dividend what? 4 upon Ke minus G. But tell me one thing. How much is the dividend of this? Say it was 1.58. After this 1.58 plus, sorry, 1.46 plus again 8%. 1.576 1.5768 upon 0.12 and 0.08. What is the answer? Is your answer 39 point? कितना हो गया? 1.25. One second. Dividend calculation गलत हो गया. Dividend calculation went wrong. One second. I took the wrong figure, I think. फाइल इतना heavy है ना वो. One second. Wait is. 1.25 plus 8% plus 8% plus 8% plus 8%. How much did I take? I took it wrong. Yes, this I took wrong. So it is, this is 1.700, and next what answer you will get? You will get 42.51. Did you get 42.51? Everybody, yes or no? 42.51, yes or no? This is the answer. Okay, this is the answer. Right? 42.51. 42.51. This is your answer. Okay, chalo. Can we go on to next question, please? Achha. This question will not do because it's the same question. It's the same question which they put back to back for 2 model question papers. देखो क्या पूछा है. So ये वही question है जो ऊपर किया December 24 में. ठीक है? Same. This is same question. Same as December 24 model question paper. Okay, sure. Now, next. This is a different question. Model question paper December 23. After this December 23, then we go to examination questions. Okay, and we will also do that stuff also, which the conversion values. Okay, so ये करेंगे, then we'll go ahead. Okay, चलो. They have given D0. They have given duration. Growth rate भी दिया 5 साल का. Everybody, I have to see who is answering the most quick. Very important. चलो. Next, normal growth rate after supernormal growth is 7%. So after 5 years, the growth has come down to how much? 7%. Investor required rate of return 14%. Okay. Calculate the price of equity share under multiple growth rate model. Okay, you already know what is multiple growth rate. That is what we are trying to do on the timeline. Everybody, can we solve this question? Sir, for this timeline to draw, they are telling for the first 5 years, the growth was 25%. Okay, no problem. So D0, D1, D2, D3, D4 and D5. How much was the growth rate? 25%. After this D6, it came down to how much? So it came down to 7%. Now this is 7% over here. 7%. Okay, drastic fall therefore. So can I say one thing? We need to compute the price over here at the price at the year end 5. Yes. D6 upon Ke minus G. Now see what are they trying to ask you. Calculate the price of the equity share under growth rate model. First, we'll do very simple. We'll first compute the dividend. Sir, abhi ka dividend kitna hai? 3 rupees the dividend. D0 is 3. Can you please compute the dividends and give it to me? Sir, 3 plus 25%. 3 plus 25%. How much? 3.75 plus 25%. 4.6875 plus 25%. 5.859. 4 plus 25%. How much is this? 7.3242. Everybody getting the answer? 7.3242. Yes, sir. 7.3242 is my answer. 7.3242. This is the dividend for the 4th year. Now, the dividend for the 5th year plus 25%. So this dividend I'll write it over here, and that is 9.1552. Okay. Now please tell me dividend for the 6 year कितना रहेगा sir? Sir मैं सिर्फ 7% ऐड करूंगा इसमें, और कितना होगा sir? The answer write it over here. 9.7961 divided by how much is the rate of return? कितना expected है? 14. 14 is expected. 14 minus 0.07, that's the new growth rate. Can you please tell me what is the price? What is the end price? Sir, 9.7961 divided by 0.07. I'm getting an answer of 139.94. Can I write here 140? Can I write here 140, everybody? Have you got, how many of you have got 140? How many of you have got 140? Very good. Pritham has got 140. Anybody else getting 140? Anybody else who's getting 140? Pritham has got exactly the right answer, and obviously got the other answer also right, I believe. Okay. Everybody getting 140? Simple है? Now, what simple you have to do? Simple आपको क्या करना है? Sir, इन सबको आपको discounting factor से multiply करना है, आपको answer मिल जाएगा, ठीक है? So we'll do it here only. Discounting factor at the rate 14%. 1 divided by 1.14. कितना आता है? Sir, this is to be multiplied by 0.8772. Next, 1 divided by 1.14. 1 divided by 1.14. 0.7695. 0.6749. Next, 0.5920. Next, 0.5194. Same thing will apply over here. 0.5194. Can you please tell me what will be the final answer? So इसका answer, इसका answer, and this one answer. Everybody will get the final answer. Sure, very good. Pranal, you got 140. Anand, you got 140. Anybody else who's getting 140? If you're getting the answers, please do reply. You have got the answers. Okay. Chalo, fast. 3.75 into 0.8772. What is the answer? Sir, 3.2895. Easy. 4.6875 into 0.7695. How much is the answer? Sir, 3.6070. Next, 5.8594 into 0.67. What is this? 49. 3.9545. Next, 7.3242 into 0.5920. 4.335. Next, last, 9.1552 into 0.5194. How much is this? 0.51943. and यहाँ पे कितना था? 140 into 0.5194. 72.71. Can you please tell me entire total, full total? I want the total of everything. This, and this. 72.71 plus 0.51914. Sorry. 9.1552 into 0.5194. This is 4.7552. 4.7552. Chalo, give me a final answer. 72.71 plus 4.7552. Next, 4.335, 3.9545, 3.6070, and 3.2895. Can you please tell me your answer is 92.67? Is it matching? My answer is 92.67. Everybody getting 92.67? You can get 92.70 also, big deal. Okay, you get the same answer. Have you got this answer? Yes or no? In सबका total mark का answer आया क्या? In सबका total mark का answer आया क्या? Did you understand the concept? That is much more important. 92.70 is your answer. When you add up the blue colors, and what is the blue colors? Sir, it's very simple. It is the present value of dividend plus the present value of the price at the end of that year. Everybody getting 92.70. Give me a yes or no fast. There are very few people who are actually watching. Everybody is watching actually, but very few people are actually solving. I'm telling you again, if you follow this division series ना, आपके बुक में सब कुछ है, मुझे पता है. You have everything in your book, but please write it down. ये लिखेंगे आप. Solve it with me. I'm telling you again, the answers are ready in front of me only. यहाँ पे answers सब ready है. But we want to solve everything. When you solve these things, no, then you understand. यार, यहाँ पे गलती कर सकते हैं आप. This is where we can go wrong, and that mistake you will not do it in the examination. And this will only happen if you solve every question. I'm telling you, write everything. Write down every question. I'm telling you. ये सिर्फ SFM का बात नहीं कर रहा हूँ मैं सब क्वेश्चन इसका सब्जेक्ट का बात कर रहा हूँ. Even for strategic cost management also, Don't just look at everything. Assignment, transportation, sir, कितना easy है, क्यों करने का ये row penalty, column penalty? No, do it. When you do it, you will go wrong somewhere, and when you go wrong, you will not do the mistake once again in the examination hall. That is what this is all about. Okay, chalo. Can we go ahead, please, everyone? Can we go ahead fast? चलो अभी देखो देखो भाई साहब भाई साहब भाई साहब भाई साहब यहाँ पे ध्यान देंगे. जून 24 एग्जामिनेशन क्वेश्चन, रैक्सन लिमिटेड का क्वेश्चन पूछा था. दिस इज द सेम क्वेश्चन, दिस इज द सेम क्वेश्चन व्हाट वी डिड इन द फर्स्ट वन. जो अपने फर्स्ट किया ना मॉडल क्वेश्चन पेपर वाले, वो सेम क्वेश्चन है. ठीक है, I'll read it for you. Let me see like how many of you can solve it very fast. Okay, it's same question है, सिर्फ figures change किए. And there was somebody was asking me about the decimals. No, oh, there was somebody over here. I think yes, it was. Yes, देखो यहाँ पे दिया उन लोगों ने. There is present value factor given over here. Okay, चलो. Now, can I read the question for everyone? चलो. The earnings and dividends on equity share of Raxon Limited have been growing at a rate of 10% per annum for 4 years. ठीक है. जब भी इंफॉर्मेशन आता है, try to digest it. ठीक है, क्या बोला इसने? 4 साल 10% per annum. After 4 years, the growing rate of dividend expected to decline yearly. So basically, linely it is spelling mistake हो गया, तो every year one drop हो रहा है, तो how much? 7%. After 6 years, the growing rate will fall and stabilize to 7% forever. The last dividend paid, this is D0, 3 rupees, and the required return on stock is 16%. Okay. Analyze and assess how much the value per share of Raxon Limited equity share by using three-phase model. Whatever we are doing is three-phase model only. Okay. Chalo. Discounting factor they have given. Can anybody solve? We will not check the answer. Afterwards we'll check. Even you don't check the answer if you have it. Okay. अब solve करेंगे. I know this only we have done in few questions पहले, but please do it once again. And I want to check how many of you get the same answer as per the institute. As per the institute. Okay. Chalo fast. Fast. चला लवकर. Everybody, sir, question कहाँ पे गया? So for the first 4 years is 10%, D0, D1, D2, D3 and D4. इतना कितना है सर? ये 10% है. This is 10%. Okay. D5, D6 and D7. So this after 6 years they are talking. कितना हो गया वो? The growing rate will fall to 7%. Okay, so 9%, 8% and 7%. After that it will flow continuously like this. Okay, so can I say one thing? I've already told you, where it is falling infinitely, indefinitely, please compute the price there only. Okay, so what I'll do, P7 is equal to dividend 8 expected the next year dividend upon KE minus G. This is what we have done from the starting. यही तो कर रहे हैं अपन. अभी अपने को 2-3 फिगर्स चाहिए. तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल इज डिविडेंड कैलकुलेशन, दैट विल डू राइट अवे द डिविडेंड कैलकुलेशन. अच्छा चलो, सर कितना डिविडेंड था? व्हाट वाज डिविडेंड? D0, it is rupees 3. Can you please start adding all the dividends now? Sir, this was 3. चलो 3 plus 10%, 3.3 plus 10%, 3.63 plus 10%, 3.99 plus 10%, 4.39. Okay, plus 9% because it has dropped down now. 4.78 plus 8%, 5.17 plus 7%, 5.53 and इसके बाद भी कितना रहेगा? 7% ही रहेगा. And this you will write over here 5.9198 upon how much is the expected? इतना return expect कर रहे हैं लोग? 16%. 16. So 0.16 minus growth is how much? Growth is how much? 0.07. And please give me how many of you got the answers? How many of you got the answers? First, how many of you got the answers? 5.9198. 5.91 divided by 5.9198 divided by. How many of you got the answers? How many of you got the answers? Total answer आएगा तुम्हारा ये. अच्छा, फाइनल आंसर ओनली हैव गॉट. वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड. चलो इसको अब ये करेंगे. दिस प्रेजेंट वैल्यू, दिस विल बी ऑल प्रेजेंट वैल्यू, everything, and then you'll get the final answer. Okay, now for that they have already given you the present value factor. आपको already दे के रखा है इन्होंने. ठीक है, and this is in front of you only. I've kept the screen open. You can copy down the discounting factor, and then everybody is going to tell me how much is the present value you're getting in your book. how much is the present value you are getting in your book? First, how much is the present value you are getting in your book? Is everybody getting rupees 40.13? मैं सबका बोल रहा हूँ present value of dividends plus present value of the last year, present value of dividend plus present value of the last year. Are you getting this answer? Are you getting this answer? Approx, okay? Are you getting this answer? Yes or no? Everyone, are you getting this answer? First, are you getting this answer? 40.13, everybody. 40.13, everybody. Is everybody getting 40.13? Is everybody getting 40.13? Yes or no? Chalo, fast. You're getting 40.13. That will be dividend plus your present value. Dividend plus your present value. Give me yes or no if you're getting 40.13. Chalo, fast. Okay. Now the point is what? The point is what? If if you are comfortable with this, अगर आप इससे comfortable हो, इसका यही मतलब हो रहा है कि your this chapter is all okay. 7 marks is done because the question which they have been asking is in this fashion only. Is in this fashion only. Chalo, very good, very good. In this fashion only. Chalo. Now to the most important concept. Pay attention. Concept से ज़्यादा इसमें calculation part is much more important. Can we start this? So everybody pay attention, everybody please pay attention, everybody please pay attention. Now there is this 2 questions we have to do. One I'll give you for homework, okay? Like if you do the homework, this is the question which June 24. How many students are there who have attempted June 24 and I want to sit right now? How many students are there who have attempted June 24 SFM paper and who's watching right now? So unfortunately, by any reason, आपका नहीं clear हो पाया. So how many of you are sitting right now for this lecture? June 24 students. June 24 students. June 24 examination students. I want. How many of you are there who are from June 24? And. अच्छा है बहुत है भाई. अच्छा है. सब लोग बोलते सर मैं हूँ. I am there sir. I am there. Sir, we are there. अच्छा, if you are there, Geeta, Anand, Anurag, Munazir, Anurag, Tushar, Yash, Suyog, who's this? Amber, Jyoti, Shalu, sir, we all are from June 24, sir. Sir, please do not take out this topic, sir. Why you're taking out this topic? Okay? अरे सुनो. सबसे पहले अगर आप उसके हो इसके attempt, please tell me whether you solved this question or what. आपने एक question solve किया था क्या? How many of you solved this question? Give me a very real answer. Real answer. How many of you have actually solved this question? Which is there in front of you. Which is there in front of you. Everybody. Kaushik, Komal, Pranali, किया था. अनुराग is answer. अनुराग is answer मैंने किया. Yes बोला नहीं भाई नहीं सर नहीं. ठीक है. Now the next time is the last time. Everybody should clear in December 24 examinations. Nobody should left like this. जितने भी लोग कह रहे हैं सब लोगों को December 24 में clear होना है. And you will get an exemption. Please pay attention properly. Half question done, sir. Half question done. Okay. 6 questions they have asked you. 6 questions they have asked you. Now, listen to me very carefully. Very carefully. The questions which were just above this, now I think you have got hands on that, or you might have got hands on Pele only. I solved, but tricky formula. Acha. Very good. Now pay attention. Everybody please pay attention for 2 minutes. If these questions are troubling you, the one which are there on the screen, I've taken one more question, okay? Please right now in front of me, like take a page and write down every formula for this. Write down every formula for this and keep it on your desk only, wherever you are sitting, keep it there. And remember one thing, when you are going to the examination hall, please read this thing and then go, because yes, somebody just said over here, Kaushik just said, it is tricky. It is not as simple as that. ऐसा नहीं है कि हाँ वो कुछ प्लस माइनस करना है, हाँ चलो नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है. It is not like that. there's a specific way of solving it. Okay, so I'll solve it now. You write it in your paper or module, जो भी रहेगा आपके पास, एक इस पे लिखेंगे आप, पेपर या चिट्ठी पे लिखेंगे, एंड प्लीज रिवाइज इट बिफोर एग्जाम में लेके जाने का नहीं अंदर, उसके लिए नहीं बोला मैं इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ, रिवाइज करेंगे फिर आगे लेके जाने का, नहीं तो फिर लेके जाएंगे आप, ऐसा कुछ करना नहीं है स्टंट, वो आप बाहर रिवाइज करके देन यू गो अहेड, ओके, बट इट विल बिकम वेरी हैंडी, आई एम टेलिंग यू, ओके, चलो, can we start? The following is the parameter pertaining to 8% fully convertible into equity share. So they are talking about what, sir? We are talking about convertible debentures. Now you know what's the meaning of convertible debentures? They get converted into what? Equity share. Oh, everybody knows that. Okay, issued by Dazen Limited at rupees how much? 1,000 they are issued. What is the market price of debenture right now going on? It is 1,200. Okay. Conversion ratio is how much? So for one debenture you will get 25 equity share. Oh, straight value of debenture is how much? It is 1,000. They have given it to you. Market price of equity share जो आप convert करना चाहते हो, it is only rupees 1. Expected dividend per share is how much? 1. Okay. Now on that equity shares, okay. Now they expected rupees 1. Now, sir, they are asking us 6 questions. They are asking how much? 6 questions. एक question हम लिखने का प्रयास करेंगे. Okay. You know what I think? The first is very simple. I think the ones who have solved half questions, no, पहला तो first क्या रहेगा cancel में. बहुत easy है. Sir, conversion value of debenture. Conversion value of debenture. Can anyone please tell me what is the conversion value of debenture? Anyone? Sir, it is very simple. Can you please tell me how much is, sir? यहाँ पे दिया नहीं इन लोगों ने. It is conversion is how much? 25. And how much is the market price? It is 40. So can I write it one thing? And please do one thing. Write down the formula. Write down the formula, sir. It is market price per share of the equity into conversion ratio. Conversion ratio बोले तो 25 into rupees 40 into rupees 40. How much this will be, sir? 40 into 25 is rupees 1,000. Rupees 1,000. Okay, very simple. Very simple. Okay, there is no problem in this. Okay, nobody will have any problem in this. Okay, so can we go ahead one step by step? चलो, next is market conversion price. बहुत ही simple है. एक simple चीज यहाँ पे लिखता हूँ मैं, please write down. Market price of debenture upon the conversion ratio. Can you please tell me how much is the market price of debenture? So that is the market conversion price. So you need to have the market price of debenture first. How much they have given, sir? 1,200. And how much is conversion ratio? So for every one debenture is 25. It is 25. How much is the answer? It is how much? 48. Have you got 48? Everybody got 48. Everybody getting 48 rupees. Chalo. Two things. Please write down the formula. I'm telling you again. Okay. Don't just do calcify or divide. It is very simple. Okay. Write down. Chalo. Next. Conversion premium per share. Okay. Premium मतलब extra. Okay. Chalo. Can we write over here? Conversion premium per share. I write it here only. Conversion premium per share. What this will be, sir? Market conversion price minus your market price of shares. Okay, now please tell me how much was the market conversion price. So this only, that is 48. That is rupees 48. And how much is market price of the share, sir? It is 40. This is how much? It is 40, already mentioned over here. So this is the conversion premiums. Okay, tell me one thing. अरे बाहर भाव कितना चालू है? 40 रुपए चालू है. And what is the conversion price? It is 48. How much is the extra premium, sir? Extra premium is rupees 8. Everybody getting this, sir? Yes, got it. No problem. Write down the formula I'm telling you again, okay, and like stick it somewhere. Sure. Next. Sir, we have done 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 things we have done. Now we are going for the fourth one. What is the fourth one? Ratio of conversion premium. Please write down. Ratio of conversion premium. I want everybody to write down, everybody. Chalo. So what it is? It is conversion premium, conversion premium per share, conversion premium per share upon market price of equity share, market price of equity share, market price of equity share. Now please tell me, how much is the premium? How much is the premium? Sir, this is rupees 8. And how much is the market price? Sir, rupees 40. Okay, ratio है कितना आएगा देखो please, 8 divided by 40. Can I write 20%? 0.2 आ रहा है, 0.2 it is coming, 0.2. Is it 20% everybody? 20%, 20% everyone, 20%. Has everybody got 20%? Is everybody writing a what? Yes or no? Is everybody writing yes or no? Chalo, pay attention now. Pay attention. Sir, after this what it is? Premium over straight value of debenture. Premium over straight value of debenture. Please write down. Please write down. This is the fifth. This is the fifth. Premium over straight value of debenture. Premium over straight value of debenture. Sir, what is the answer of this? Very simple. Please write down. Market price. Market price. How is the market price? Market price of the convertible bond divided by, you write down, straight value of the bond. Straight value of the bond. What is market price of the bond? Sir, acha, after this, it is -1. This is -1. Okay. Sir, it is 1200 upon. What is straight value? Straight value is how much? 1000. 1000 -1. Is it 20%? Is it 20%? Yes. And last, favorable income differential per share. Six formulas. Please write down. ये 200 नहीं रही यश, 20% आ रहा है आंसर, -1. ठीक है, 6. Please write down. Please write down. The last one, favorable income differential per share. Favorable income differential per share. Okay, favorable income differential per share. Okay, please write down. Please write down. This is interest from debentures. You can also write coupon also. Coupon interest भी बोलते हैं. Minus your conversion ratio. Minus your conversion ratio into dividend per share. Into dividend per share. Okay. Now, tell me one thing. How much is the interest? Sir, we think interest is how much? 8%. How much is the interest? 8%. And how much was issued at, sir? It is 1000. So can I say one thing? 1000 पे आपको कितना मिलेगा? 8%. It is 80 rupees. 80 minus conversion ratio is how much? Sir, conversion ratio. अच्छा, by the way, divided by ये किया नहीं मैंने. Divided by it is conversion ratio. So now put up the figures. Sir, 80 minus 25 into dividend per share is 1 whole divided by 25. See what is the answer? 80 minus 25 divided by 25. You will get rupees 2.2. Simple. 2.2. Okay. Now, the point is, the whole point here is, yes, it's technical, but the whole thing is you need to have the formulas done in your book. Okay. We'll do one more question. Wait, एक और एक question करना है मुझे. Okay. Have you written all the 6 formulas in your book? Have you written all the 6 formulas in your book? Have you written? These are the answers of your module, which has जो अपने साथ क्या हो जाएंगे match नहीं. ठीक है. Sure. These are all the 6. I'm expecting this kind of question in the December 24 examination. Okay. At least one question they'll put. और one of value of stock तो पूछेंगे. अगर you see, there are some few papers of past examination question which they have put two things they have put on valuation stock only. Okay. Sure. We'll take one more question and then we will go ahead. Okay. Sure. December 23 examination is December 23 का आपने यहाँ पे अभी December 23 anyone? December 23. I'm asking like this only. Yeah? December 23 he was given attempt December 23 and still who is going to give December 24? If you have sat in December 23 examination, this question was there. This question was there. Anyone? Anyone? Following information is related to the convertible bond of Sonta Limited, which is currently priced at 1060 per bond. Okay, 104. Tushar, no problem. Tushar, no problem. Tushar, आपने question किया था. Have you done this question? Yes or no? अच्छा वो बोल रहा है sir sir from June 23 can you please show the formulas once आदित्य रायकर हाँ आदित्य मैं दिखाऊंगा ना आपको तो क्या मतलब वो which formula you want like can you please tell me which formula I can dictate you also like which number you want this is the fifth one this is the sixth one आपको कौन सा चाहिए कुछ मैंने रब भी कर दिया है so if you tell me which one you want I can tell you can just take it पीछे also चलो I got 25 in SFM in December 23 अरे प्रीतम सुन ना तू तो पहला आंसर दे रहा है यहाँ पे you are the first person who's giving answer in the entire how many people are watching you are the first one to give the answers so I'm telling you that only see I know SFM everybody panics no matter what you have done offline coaching recording and whatever you have done there will be some sort of I don't know like people get scared when SFM paper comes I don't know why but मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ sequence if you choose smartly to study सब कुछ मत करो मैं वापस बोल रहा हूँ don't do everything in that the only thing you need to have something very smart in it try to fetch marks from the chapters which are very very easy and remember one thing अभी इसके बाद जो शुरू करेंगे अपन portfolio management is that chapter where see sir your fast tag helped me a lot this time sir वहां blank हो जाता हूं मैं गंदा वाला पैनिक हो जाता हूँ सर हाँ वही प्रीतम तो एक तो मेडिटेशन योगा दैट इज मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट यू माइट फाइंड कि नहीं अरे ऐसे बोल रहा है मेडिटेशन इट रियली वर्क्स ओके कीप योरसेल्फ वेरी 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 काम एंड कंपोज आई एम टेलिंग यू अगेन सब चैप्टर्स तुमको करना नहीं है अगर एक चैप्टर डिफिकल्ट जा रहा है तो एक काम करेंगे डोंट टेक दैट चैप्टर फर्स्ट फॉर स्टडिंग आई टेल यू सी लिसन टू मी एवरीबॉडी व्हाट हैपेंस इज व्हेन फॉर एग्जांपल फॉरेक्स द मोमेंट फॉरेक्स कम सबका बीपी ऊपर नीचे हो जाता तो तुम कितना भी पढ़ाई करो कितना भी करो ऐसा होता है कि सर फॉरेक्स नहीं सर वो छोड़ दो तुम वो छोड़ के कुछ भी बोलो फॉरेक्स द पॉइंट इज वॉट बिकॉज देयर इज अ माइंडसेट तो अगर आपको लगता है कि नहीं यार फॉरेक्स तो अभी वो पढ़ाई के लिए वो पहले उठाओ मत यू विल वेस्ट अ लॉट ऑफ टाइम इन दैट तो चैप्टर विच यू नो ऑलरेडी जो छोटे चैप्टर्स हैं वो पहले उठाओ कैपिटल बजटिंग यू हैव बीन डूइंग कैपिटल बजटिंग सिंस सीएमए इंटर उसको भी था कैपिटल बजटिंग I agree. The questions which come at final level are not very easy as what we please compute entry and this. But if you see the past examination questions, थोड़े फर्क में से questions है where you can tackle also. So please start getting the marks from the easy chapters. वो easy आपको उठाओ. For example, this one. This chapter is very easy. Are you understanding this? चलो. Can we do this? Can we do this? Okay. चलो. December 23 examination question. They have asked you three things, but it is a much calculative part. Okay, everybody. Following information is related to convertible bond of Sonta Limited, which is currently priced at 1060 per bond. Okay, conversion parity price 53, conversion premium is 10.41667%. Percentage of downside risk with respect to straight value bond is 12.76. Okay, मतलब नीचे तक आ सकता है कितना 12.76 is the chances of coming down. Okay, required calculate the number of shares on conversion, analyze the current market price per share, and assess the straight value of the bond. If you see, just do these two questions and go in the examination. ये वाला question और ये वाला question. Okay, both these questions are different. They are not the same. You might have realized it now only. ये दोनों भी different है. इसके formulas completely different है. Okay, can we start doing this? Very good, Pritam. Very good. Very good. चलो, can we start doing this? They have given you the answers, but मतलब direct answer को solve नहीं किया इन लोगों ने. तो अपन solve करेंगे. ठीक है? We'll solve this one by one. चलो, first one, please. First one, everybody, please. first we'll do, that is conversion parity price. अपने को पहले क्या निकालना है, नंबर ऑफ शेयर्स निकालना है. तो we start with this only, this conversion parity price. ठीक है, so please write down conversion parity price. Conversion parity price is equal to bond price, is equal to your bond price upon number of shares in your conversion, upon number of shares in your conversion, number of shares in conversion, number of shares on conversion. ठीक है, how much is conversion parity price, boss? Sir, this is 53. How much is your bond price? So bond price, it is 1060. Okay, upon x, we have no idea what is that. Can you please give me what is the answer? Sir, x is going to be 20. That means this is your number of shares on conversion. This is your number of shares on conversion. Number of shares on conversion. Everybody okay with this? Everybody okay? Did you complete the first price? Did you complete the first question? That is 20. Everybody okay with this? Second. Okay, second. Now they've asked you to analyze the current market price per share. फिर काम करेंगे, जैसे जैसे उन्होंने इन्फॉर्मेशन दिया है, एक्चुअली इन्फॉर्मेशन व्हाट दे हैव गिवन, दैट इज ओनली द फॉर्मूला. यही फॉर्मूला को ब्रेक करके वी नीड टू कंप्लीट द आंसर. ओके, कन्वर्जन प्रीमियम. आंसर conversion premium is equal to your market price minus your conversion value upon your conversion value, which we need to compute, because we need to compute that one. Market price निकालना है पहले. Now tell me one thing, how much is the conversion premium? सिर्फ वो दिया है उन लोगों ने, कितना दिया है, एक मिनट. How much is it given? Sir, they have given this 10.4116. So how will I write? Sir, I'll write it over here. 0.10416667 is equal to 1060 is my market price. दिया है उन लोगों ने market price minus conversion value, ये भी पता नहीं. ठीक है, can you please compute the value of x and give it to me fast? Can you please give me how much is conversion value? How much is conversion value? Everybody fast, yes or no? Sir, very simple. 0.10 कितना है वो, 4167. Is it coming 960? Is it coming 960? Is it coming 960? Everybody, is it coming 960? Yes or no? Is it coming 960? Everyone, are you getting conversion value to be 960? सबका 960 आ रहा है क्या? Fast. Is it coming 960? Fast. Is it coming 960? Yes or no? Is it coming 960? Give me a yes or no fast. 960. Now. The point is what? Current market price. The answer is not over. Current market price per share is equal to your conversion value upon your number of shares. Okay, this is same as you compute EPS वैसे निकालते हैं अपन. So 960 upon 20. How much is the answer? 960 divided by 20. Sir, this will come rupees 48. Have you got the answer? 48. Everybody, have you got the answer? 48. Have you got the answer? 48. चलो 48 सबका आया आंसर, yes or no? Have you got the answer 48? Everybody, yes or no? चलो, now tell me one thing. Sir, this is done. Two things are done over here, 1 and 2. this is remaining. Assess the straight value of the bond. स्ट्रेट वैल्यू ऑफ द बॉन्ड. यश को यश यश आराम से सॉल्व करेंगे आप. इक्वेशन सॉल्व करेंगे आपको आराम से आंसर आ जाएगा. सॉल्व कौन होगा तो इक्वेशन ही 0.10416667 x आता है यहाँ पे. 1060 minus x, that x will go over there, it will become 1. It will be 1.10416667 x is equal to 1060. देखो आपको आंसर आ रहा है क्या? आपको आंसर आ रहा है, चेक करेंगे प्लीज. यश, आर यू गेटिंग द आंसर? आपका x 960 आ जाएगा. एक बार कंफर्म करो, आ रहा है क्या आपको? गीता, you can use, no problem. चलो, now last point, please pay attention. But I've already told you one thing. This question has a specific technique to solve, because the value which are given over here, that is given over here, from that only we have to solve this. So percent, अपन ने conversion parity use किया, that's the first thing what we use to compute number of shares. Second, we use conversion premium to compute the current market price per share. Now third information still remaining. What is that? Sir, percentage of downside risk to straight value, that is 12.766. Okay, so this information you have to consider this information and compute the last wala answer. Okay, everybody fast. Chalo, I'll write it over here only. Write it over here. Third point. Pay attention. Third point. Chalo. Percentage of downside risk is equal to your market price minus straight value of bond upon straight value of bond. Okay, this is the formula. You have everything in front of you. Percentage of downside risk भी आपके पास है. एक बार वो डालेंगे यहाँ पे. कितना है वो percent downside risk? Sir, it is 12.766. Okay, so I'll write it how much? Sir, I'll write it 0.126766. Okay, market price is 1060 minus this. I have no idea. Can you please solve and give x to me? 0.12766x is equal to 1060 minus x. Hey Yash, अभी गलती मत कर, ये solve करके दे मुझे. Yash, you solve this and give the answer to me fast. How much is x? X कितना आंसर है चेक करेंगे जल्दी. Everybody, how much you are getting? X. How much you are getting? Please, I want the answer. Please update this in your formula book. If you're already having a formula book of anything, please update this. अगर उसमें formula नहीं है तो please update करेंगे ये. These are very important. Expected for December 24 examinations. I think you should get 940. I think you should get 940. Okay, please pay attention. Please update this in your book. Everybody, please update this in your book. Okay, sure. Now this is one more. This is one more, but this you can do it. ये आप कर सकते हैं, ठीक है? So equity valuation, I don't think you'll have any problem in this equity valuation now. Equity valuation, and please keep that on high top priority. Okay, can I just ask everybody from where all you are watching from India? आप कहाँ से देख रहे हैं? Please tell me the city, any state where you're watching. City, state from where you're watching, please. From where you're watching. सोलापुर, मुंबई, यूपी, धनबाद, नवी मुंबई, चेन्नई, मुंबई. Anyone from Pune, please tell me exam center for Kothur. अरे एग्जाम सेंटर आ गए क्या? What are you telling? कब आया एग्जाम सेंटर? केरला, लालबाग. अरे वाह, very good. Kerala. And rest of the people where are you? Head. अच्छा, ऊपर से भी सर, मैं देखा नहीं ऊपर. I did not see only ऊपर. मुंबई, कर्नाटका, ओडिशा, बीड, MH23। अरे बाप रे, उसने तो ये भी नंबर भी डाल दिया उसने। गाड़ी धनबाद, दिल्ली, केरला, बैंगलोर, मुंबई, केरला, नासिक, लेफ्ट Lakshmi Nagar, Delhi for your classes. Left, where are you then? Komal Patel, where are you? Where are you? Hyderabad. सर फिक्स्ड रहता है ना? क्या फिक्स्ड रहता है? अच्छा अच्छा, हाँ, इन पुणे, इफ यू आर फ्रॉम पुणे, there are a few examination centers which are like fixed only for CMA inter, for fixed for CMA inter only. Kolkata, Trichy, fixed examination center. प्रीतम, जितना अभी जितना किया ना उतना करो बस, इट इज मोर देन इनफ। अच्छा सर, you're in Delhi only, you're in Delhi only. कोमल पटेल आपका फर्स्ट एग्जामिनेशन है अभी? How many of you have given first examination now in December 24? How many how many of you have the first attempt? पहला attempt है आपका December 24. First examination December 24. How many of you? Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Suvodeep, Aditi, all Chandru is also first. Cristilia, Anu P. Shajio. That's a very big name. सर आपका मुंबई ब्रांच है क्या? नहीं, मुंबई ब्रांच नहीं है, पुणे ब्रांच है। आई एम born and brought up in Mumbai only. I applied for June, passed in SFM, but got less marks in SCM and DT. Okay, very good, very good. अभी हो जाएगा clear. Don't worry. It will be clear. There is no problem. There is no problem. Okay. सर मोस्टली 2 से 3 अटेम्प्ट वाले हैं। तो प्रीतम ने एक ही लाइन डाल दिया सर, मोस्टली 2-3 अटेम्प्ट वाले हैं, अब उसका चिंता नहीं करेंगे। पूरा कॉम्बिनेशन है यहाँ पे, ठीक है। ओके चलो, ओके। पोर्टफोलियो मैनेजमेंट इज देयर, पोर्टफोलियो मैनेजमेंट इज देयर। वी ब्रेक आउट फॉर 15 मिनट्स, एक ब्रेक लेते हैं 15 मिनट का, ठीक है। वी रेज्यूम एट 3:45, ठीक है। कम बैक विद एनर्जी, चाय कॉफी पी के आओ। पोर्टफोलियो मैनेजमेंट राइट फ्रॉम द स्क्रैच इज माय फेवरेट चैप्टर आउट ऑफ द एंटायर थिंग, यू माइट हैव नो इट फ्रॉम नाउ। विल डू फ्रॉम द स्टार्टिंग, सब कुछ करेंगे, फॉर्मूलाज, विल रिवाइज एवरीथिंग, विल सॉल्व द क्वेश्चंस एंड देन विल एंड द रिवीजन, फिर कल वापस मिलेंगे, ठीक है। सो 15 मिनट्स का ब्रेक है, विल रेज्यूम इन एट 3:45, ओके। चलो everybody there, I hope you have had your टी कॉफी आपने खत्म किया रहेगा. I was not going to give you a break, but what happens is the moment you get uh, the moment you get a 10-15 minutes break, now you get refreshed, then we can concentrate more on the next chapter. Chalo, everybody done? Please tell your friends that we are back. चला, सगळी जण, everybody, kindly share the notes. Yes, yes, Chandru, I'll share the notes immediately. And what happens is when handwritten notes are there now, a Kapilsa has every solution handwritten. Okay, so in that, what happens? It becomes very important to align all the formats. If you have done it now, you'll get an understanding. Where is the खूप लागतो. Okay, so give us some time. We'll share you the notes. This I'll to share you immediately. Okay, no problem. चला. Looking forward to join your organization. Not a भाई आपका मकसद क्या है? आपको कौन सा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ज्वाइन करना है? मतलब आपको क्या टीचिंग में आना है क्या? We also open for teaching, by the way. We also open for teaching. मतलब see there are a lot of this candidates out there जिनको teaching का platform चाहिए रहता है. So HGPA is we are completely I'll like give platform to anyone who wants to have teaching. But if you have the real passion for teaching, then you can come down there at HGPA. ठीक है? चला लवकर सगळ्यांनी everybody please pay attention, sir. Okay, so can we start with the most important chapter of your curriculum, that is portfolio management. Okay, uh, I've taken number of times the revision of portfolio management. बहुत time लिया है आपको इसका individual, we get individual videos also of portfolio management, but having said this, I'll take entire concept ABCD. Okay, and then we'll jump on to the question. Okay, अपन jump भी कर सकते हैं question, but revise करेंगे, we'll revise one very easily and then we'll go. Okay, everybody with me. Okay, starting से in portfolio management, ladies and gentlemen, it's all about one thing and one thing only, and that is formulas and how you are able to play with the formulas. सिर्फ ऐसा नहीं है आई नो द फॉर्मूला फॉर बीटा, आई नो द फॉर्मूला फॉर कोरिलेशन, कुछ नहीं होने वाला उससे. You need to know where and how to use that formula. You might have seen it in the latest examination question. They are asking you very simple. अरे बच्चा एक काम कर बीटा निकाल, ऐसा नहीं पूछेंगे. वो ऐसा नहीं पूछेंगे, वो ऐसे क्वेश्चंस पूछ रहे हैं कि ताकि आपको कंफ्यूज करे. ओके, and we'll see that questions also. For that, if you want to have that control on that, you need to have the formulas very thoroughly. Okay, this is one thing. Second, formulas, if you have seen my marathons earlier, or if you have gone through any revision or any regular or fast track batch for that matter, you might have understood one thing, that we go in one sequence. Okay, एक sequence पे जाएंगे, and I'll guarantee you one thing, in the next 15-20 minutes you will be in such a position to understand or write down any formula for portfolio management. Okay, we start with the very first. This is the revision. This is the revision, I'm telling you again. ये revision है आपका portfolio का. Please, I want everybody to write down in your book. Please, I know formulas must be written in your book, but एक page लेंगे, blank page, and start writing down the formulas. By the way, when you understand portfolio, the first thing you need to understand is the single characteristic of every security. What is the meaning of portfolio? So portfolio is nothing but the collection of securities. So before you jump onto collection of securities or the bunch of securities or bundle of securities, you need to understand one security ka feature. Okay, so first we start off with a revision with single security, and the first thing is what? Two things, sir. What is the meaning of return? What is the meaning of return? Very simple. So if I ask you what's the meaning of return, so you will give me two answers, sir. Dividend plus capital appreciation. What is the meaning of dividend? Return, dividend plus capital appreciation. So as an investor, if I'm expecting something, I expect dividend and I also expect my money to grow, and that is capital appreciation. Okay, now if I write this, return is equal to D1 plus P1 minus P0, and because it is return, we always divide by the initial figure, that is P0, price at the beginning, into 100. Okay, now second, The moment you understand what is return, the second concept which we go down is called as expected return. The second concept which we go down is called as expected return. Expected return can be computed. I'm telling you once again, oh public, and though this is the revision of the entire portfolio chapter. Huh? So if you know it completely okay, please write it once again. आपका practice हो जाएगा. If you do not know it, if you are थोड़ा far कि नहीं sir, I don't know what is it, I am not revising, this is very good for you. So it's in one sequence. You understand the complete flow of the formulas. Expected return can be found out by 5 methods, but for your examination, 2 methods are important. The first method is simple average of past annual returns, simple average of past annual returns, and second is your probability method. Okay, very important. What is the meaning of expected return? This is nothing but your x bar, y bar. It is basically your mean. Okay, sure. What is the third concept, sir? The third concept is risk. Okay, can you please tell me how do you compute risk and what is the meaning of risk? Very simple. Pay attention, please. Risk is to be computed with the help of standard deviation. Risk is to be computed with the help of standard deviation. Okay, that's where standard deviation comes into picture. Okay, now what is the meaning of risk? So risk is the deviation between your expected return and the actual return. I'll repeat myself again. What is the meaning of risk? So this is what risk means. Let us say you are expecting 10%. You are expecting 10% from a company, and you actually get 8%. This is your actual return. ये gap जो है ना, this gap is nothing but what your risk. Okay, and that is why risk in portfolio management is called as what? So it is the deviation from where? From your expected return. Okay, now boys and girls, if they ask you standard deviation, which they'll ask you only standard deviation of individual security. I have not started portfolio concept. We are only playing at the top right now. Single check kar rahe. After this, I will jump on to concept called as portfolio. But after some time, but understand risk of single security, sir. Risk of single security has two types of formulas. Number one, if probability is not given, and if probability is given. I hope you know the formula. If you know the formula, please write it down without even looking down on the screen. Okay, if probability is not given, standard deviation, that is your sigma, is equal to under root summation r minus r bar square whole divided by n. R stands for actual return, r bar stands for your expected return. Okay, also one more thing, we are going to do one question, you might have known it. That question is called as to compute the characteristic line, to show them. In that, this computation is very important. Okay, chalo sir, ये होने के बाद please give the formula for the other one. Standard deviation is equal to, if p is given, summation p r minus r bar square. Whenever p is given, you never divide by n. Okay, also one more thing, don't get confused over here. If r is given over here, any variable might be there, x bar, y bar, depending on the question. Very simple. Okay, now understand one thing, sir, इसमें क्या बड़ी बात है, ये तो हमको already पता है, this you already know. The point what I'm telling you is, understand, when they are telling you to compute standard deviation, the main first thing comes is the column. Sir, which column to make? I get very confused in the 3 hours. I don't know only which columns to make. So in portfolio management, if there is a question, let us say beta का question आया और आपको कुछ columns बनाना है, you have to make some columns. But how to make the columns? First you need to write down the formula. The moment you write down the formula, you understand, अरे हाँ मुझे यहाँ तक पहुँचना है. I need to put some values in that formula. Then you start making down the columns. So boss, please tell me, if this is given on your this paper, if you want to compute standard deviation of a single security, if probability is not given, so how many columns you have to make, sir? I need R column. I have to compute R bar also as expected. Then I have to compute R minus R bar, and last column will be R minus R bar square. That summation I want. That is the only summation which these people have asked. Okay, understood? Sure. Now, sir, after this what? Now. Please pay attention. Now, there is one more concept. Called as coefficient of variation. coefficient of variation, coefficient of variation, pay attention, coefficient of variation. Boys and girls, please tell me one thing. Up till now, what we have done, sir? Up till now, we have done single security return, expected return. Then we went down to standard deviation, and the fourth is coefficient of variation. Sir, why are we using coefficient of variation? And what is the meaning of this? See, standard deviation does not give you answer in the most absolute manner. Say, remember one thing: standard deviation only considers the risk element in that. But coefficient of variation, when you want to compare two securities, I'll write it down over here. I'll write it down over here. When you want to compare two securities, ध्यान देंगे सब लोग please. When you want to compare two securities, then coefficient of variation will give you much more a practical answer as compared to standard deviation, because coefficient of variation considers both the elements, return also and the standard deviation also, Can anybody please tell me the formula for coefficient of variation? Anyone? What are you writing? Yes, what are you writing over there? I'm not talking correlation. Correlation. I'm talking coefficient of variation. I'm telling you again, you follow my steps over here. You will not leave out even one formula. I'm telling you. Coefficient of variation formula. Please, anyone? Anyone? Standard deviation upon expected return. I've told this in many marathons here. Pay attention, please. See, it is the risk per unit of return. Per unit of return. एक रिटर्न के पीछे कितना रिस्क है वो आपको कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ वेरिएशन देगा. It is the risk per unit of return. Standard deviation upon expected return. That is your mean. Very good, very good, very good. Okay. Now, everybody, please pay attention. We have done return, we have done expected return, we have done risk, and we have done coefficient of variation. Did I use the word portfolio up till now? Sir, no. Sir, you have not used the word portfolio up till now. भले अपन portfolio chapter कर रहे हैं, but अभी तक मैं portfolio को touch नहीं किया है. मैं सिर्फ I'm only doing this single security. Okay. Now I will start with the concept. Of portfolio management. Pay attention. Portfolio management. Okay. From here, your portfolio starts. The first one will be very, very simple, and that is your portfolio return. बहुत बार पूछा गया. It's very simple also. So basically, if in one portfolio there are, let us say, these many securities, and you computed the return as per the first formula, okay? But if I ask you the entire total portfolio, the return, so you don't tell me, sir, हम add कर देंगे. No, it is not like that. What is the answer, please? Anybody who knows? Sir, it is the weighted average of individual securities. It is the weighted average of individual securities where weights are proportion to amount of investment. I hope you have got this in your head. Okay, what is the meaning of this? Sir, portfolio return. Okay, so first you understand how many securities are there, then you need to compute the amount, then you compute the weight के बाद आप क्या करेंगे, उसको ही करेंगे. So can I give you one simple table for this? Number one, securities, second column amount, third column will be your weight. After this there will be return. This will be in percentage, and last column will be weight into return. Okay, and this total over here will be your portfolio return. I hope everybody has got this. And if you have studied very properly, or if you can recollect something, the same table you were making for cost of capital WACC. When you are computing weighted average cost of capital, the same table is used over here. Okay, weighted average. And if you're asking, if you want an answer, sir, why we are using weighted average and not simple average? Weighted average, we are using that because the amounts are different in every security. The amounts are not same. This amount is going to be different. That is why we compute the weight, and that is why we compute the weighted average of securities for portfolio return. Okay, sure. I hope everybody has got that. I hope everybody has got that. Chalo. Can we go on to second point, boss? Can we go on to second point? So what is this? What is this? This is your portfolio risk. Portfolio risk. Okay, everybody please pay attention. Everybody please pay attention. Okay, in portfolio risk, it is a big formula and it's very simple also. Okay, so we'll do it for first two securities. Two securities. I want everybody to write down in the book. I want everybody to write down in the book. We'll do two types, huh? Two securities and three securities. Very simple. Two securities. It is basically A plus B square. That is A square plus 2AB plus B square. इसका वो formula है. I hope you know this formula, okay? And if you do not know, just learn it with me. It's very simple, okay? If they are asking you portfolio risk, okay? This means they're asking standard deviation. So how will we do this, sir? How will we do it? It's a very big formula, but it's very simple, okay? WX square, SDX square plus WY square, SDY square plus 2WX, SDX, WY, SDY into correlation XY. As simple as that. Sir, ये बहुत बड़ा formula है. Sir, कुछ नहीं. Wherever you are sitting, in your home, in library, anywhere you are sitting, please revise this formula. Let the words come out of your mouth. So if you try to memorize it, it won't go. It's very simple. WX square, SDX square plus WY square, SDY square plus 2WX, SDX, WY, SDY into correlation XY. पूरा स्क्वायर रूट है. एक दो तीन बार आप उसको प्लीज ये करेंगे, रिपीट करेंगे. द मोमेंट यू स्टार्ट रिपीटिंग इट, इट विल फिक्स इन योर हेड. If it's already fixed, very good. If it is not, please try to repeat the formula. The moment you repeat it, it will go in your head. I'm telling you, these people will ask you portfolio risk. Okay? Understand one thing, boss. प्लस और ये इनटू है, वो इंपॉर्टेंट है बॉस. दिस इज वेरी 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 इंपॉर्टेंट. आई होप ये आपके दिमाग में गया रहेगा. आई होप दिस इज गॉन इन योर हेड. ओके sir, what are we doing? We're doing something called as portfolio risk, that is standard deviation of the entire portfolio. So first of all, you need to see one thing: how many securities have these people asked? It's a two factor model, two securities or three securities. If it is two securities, this is the answer. Okay, and if it is three securities, I'll make it life more easier. If it is three securities, it is A plus B plus C square, that is A square, B square, C square, 2AB, 2BC and 2AC. Okay, just remember one thing. Whenever you're doing this, 2AB, 2BC and 2AC, we have to also multiply correlation over there. Correlation between AB, correlation between BC and correlation between AC. As simple as that. Okay, formula motta hoil, but understand this is more important. So if you know this also, now you can write down the entire formula. I hope you have got that. I hope you have got this. Okay, sure. Now next, going ahead, sir, we have done single security, expected return, risk of single security, coefficient of variation. Then we came down to portfolio return. Then we finished portfolio risk. Now understand one thing. What is the meaning of W? W stands for weight. So they have given already in the question. If they do not given the question, then you have to understand the amount of that. So the amount and the total figure. Then आप weight निकाल सकते हैं. The only one thing what you do not know is correlation. So that's the next formula. Please write down. Next formula, that is correlation. Okay, and this is nothing but what? Your R. It is nothing but R. It is a relation between two securities. Very simple. Now one thing very important, the relation between two securities plays a very important role. The relation is -1 +1, between -1 and +1. It all has an important role. Okay, तो वो भी करेंगे आप. But सबसे पहले you can write down the formula for what? Correlation. Okay, correlation is covariance upon standard deviation of x and y. So I'll write security and standard deviation of market. Okay, next formula क्या आएगा मुझे बताओ. Sir, standard deviation we know already. We have no idea what is covariance. Okay, by the way, in some formulas they have also used covariance equal to R into SD, security into SD market. ये भी यूज किया इन लोगों ने. R मतलब अगर मैं covariance का भी फॉर्मूला निकालूं इसमें से तो कैसे होगा? सर वेरी सिंपल, R into स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन ऑफ सिक्योरिटी इनटू स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन ऑफ मार्केट, हेजावरून इसमें से निकाला मैंने, इसमें से निकाला मैंने फॉर्म, ठीक है. बट अ स्पेसिफिक कोवेरिएंस फॉर्मूला, two things, if p not given, if p not given, and if p is given, if p is given, can you please tell me what is the answer? If probability is not given, I am repeating myself again and again. Even if you know portfolio management, sit down with a pen and paper and write down everything. सर हमको पहले से पता है सब कुछ, देयर इज नो प्रॉब्लम, दिस इज ओनली फॉर प्रैक्टिस. आपका प्रैक्टिस हो जाएगा इससे. बिकॉज इफ यू हैव कंट्रोल ऑन द फॉर्मूलाज, यू हैव कंट्रोल ऑन द गॉड डैम एनी क्वेश्चन, एनी कौन सा भी क्वेश्चन पूछ लो तो वो उसमें खेलने को आएगा. अगर ये फॉर्मूला पता नहीं है तुमको, योर पोर्टफोलियो मार्क्स विल गो, आई एम टेलिंग. सो प्लीज राइट डाउन एवरीथिंग, ओके. आई एम टेलिंग अगेन, माय पीडीएफ इज ऑलरेडी रेडी ऑफ ऑल दिस फॉर्मूला, सब रेडी है. But I'm writing everything over here because I want you to write it with me. If P is not given, summation x minus x bar, summation x minus x bar, y minus y bar, whole divided by n, whole divided by n. And if P is given, very simple, summation P x minus x bar, y minus y bar. Okay. Whenever P is given, do not divide it by n. As simple as that. Okay. Everybody done? Everybody done? Sir, okay. Sir, दिमाग में थोड़ा फर्क गया. It is going. Okay. Now, very important. Very important. Okay. Now, understand the flow. Understand the flow. Flow understand करेंगे. I hope you have understood everything. Now. So, if you start with portfolio, sir, portfolio return, weighted average individual securities, portfolio risk, we did 2 and 3 factor. Then we went down to correlation. Then we went down to covariance. Now, one more thing. If now we'll only talk about what? Correlation. We only talk about correlation. Okay. Remember one thing, if correlation is -1 and if correlation is between -1 to +1. Okay. Now, what is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this? Sir, correlation means the relation between two securities. How are they behaving opposite each other? Sir, if the correlation is -1, this means that the relation of securities are exactly in the opposite manner. They are moving in the opposite manner. So, if they are moving in the opposite manner, if they are moving in the opposite manner, this means we can bring down the risk of portfolio to 0. This means we can bring down the risk of portfolio to what? To 0 by using appropriate weight. Very important. Okay. By the way, just for your information, already portfolio management I have taken a lot of videos on YouTube. आप check कर सकते हो, मैं वो लिंक भी डाल दूंगा डिस्क्रिप्शन में. मतलब this is the concept I am teaching you, but if you want to have a thorough understanding और भी आपको करना है, मैंने बहुत easily ये किया लेक्चर अपलोड, आपको मिल जाएगा. ठीक है. So coming back to this, sir, if the correlation is -1, this means the securities are behaving exactly in the opposite manner, and in this scenario we can bring down the risk of portfolio to 0. sir कैसे करेंगे? By using appropriate weight. Okay. So what is the formula? Wx is equal to, अगर weight निकालना है आपको, standard deviation y upon standard deviation x plus standard deviation y, बराबर इसका उल्टा करना है. बराबर इसका उल्टा करना है. मतलब अगर if you want to memorize something, so if you want to compute weight of x, just do standard deviation of y upon sdx plus sdy. एक एग्जांपल दे रहा हूं मैं आपको. if इसका आंसर 0.80 आता है, what will be the weight of y? So it will be 20. if weight of x is 80, then that will be 20. as simple as that. Okay. But ladies and gentlemen, the main point is about this formula. Okay. Just pay attention, everybody please pay attention. First of all, understand what is the meaning of that. So we understood, if correlation is -1, we can bring down the risk of portfolio to 0. But if the correlation is between -1 to +1, then what is the scenario? Sir, if the correlation is between -1 to +1, I cannot bring down the risk of portfolio to 0 because -1 to hai nahi, but it is somewhere close. No. Yes, the answer is I can bring down the risk of portfolio a little bit, but not to 0 by using appropriate weight. I'll write it over here. Okay. We can bring down the risk, but not to 0. but not to 0 by using by using appropriate weights. Okay, so what is the formula? Please write down. This is the most important formula. Wx is equal to, एग्जैक्टली उल्टा करने का उसका, tan डिविजन ऑफ y स्क्वायर माइनस कोवेरिएंस xy अपॉन, अरे व्हाट, अपॉन hd x स्क्वायर प्लस hd y स्क्वायर माइनस 2 covariance xy. ठीक है, this is the formula that you want to write in your book. I think you need to write this in your book, everybody. Because see one thing, if you see over here, this and this half square k, because what happened, I'll tell you. Why are we doing this memory techniques and all that to remember? Because the examination, whatever it might be, the only main agenda is to where the formula come in your head. Okay, so please write down this, and I'm telling you again, if correlation is between -1 to +1, this is the formula for using weight. If it is -1, this is the formula. As simple as that. Everybody okay with this? Everybody okay till here? Everybody okay till here? Chala. Sir, now. अरे boss, I have still not touched beta. अभी beta शुरू करेगा मैं. ध्यान दो. Everybody pay attention. Pay attention. I want to give you some 2-3 important pointers also. Okay. I've written this also. I'll share with you in 2 minutes. Market risk का आपको फॉर्मूला लिख के देना है मुझे, but afterwards, not now. Now we will talk only about one thing, and that is what? Risk. Okay. What is the meaning of risk? Sir, risk is basically standard deviation. Okay. Total risk. This is my total risk. This is my total risk. Okay. Now this risk has how much? This risk has two parts. Okay. What two parts? Sir, one is called as unsystematic risk. One is called as unsystematic risk, and the other is called as systematic risk. Okay, I hope you have heard these terms, or easy bhi hai ye. Okay, unsystematic and systematic. Okay, unsystematic stands for unique risk. This stands for unique risk. Okay, and this stands for market risk. Also called as common risk. Okay, sir, why is this important? Are boss, pay attention. This is important because they will ask you to compute systematic risk, okay, and unsystematic also. But you might have seen it in the latest solutions also. दो approach से solve करते हैं. One is standard deviation approach, and other is variance approach. How many of you have gone through this? Say standard deviation approach and variance approach. Variance में क्या करें? Square करते हैं. I hope you have gone through the solution also. Okay. Now unsystematic risk, sir. This risk can be eliminated. Because it is unique. No, it is only to you. If you're not getting raw material on time, it is your question. So you can change your supplier. It is unique, but this risk cannot be eliminated. Okay. महाराष्ट्र में 2 दिन में elections है, in 2 days. Okay. Voting is there on 20th. So tell me one thing, will the political scenario play a heavy role in all the decision making of the business? Sir, yes, sir, बहुत बड़ा role play करेगा sir. If any other party comes into power, then they will have a lot of interference in all the business policies will change and all. Yes, so boss, this is called as market risk. क्या तुम market risk को कम कर सकते हो क्या? नहीं sir, possible ही नहीं है. It is not possible only. This risk cannot be eliminated. मैंने तो एग्जाम आपको पॉलिटिकल कर दिया, और भी है, जीडीपी है, इन्फ्लेशन है, आप कुछ नहीं कर सकते, nothing you can do. You need to consider that risk. And this risk is called as systematic risk. समझ में आ रहा है आपको? Systematic risk. Okay. And very important, systematic risk is to be computed with the help of systematic risk is to be computed with the help of beta. Okay, now everybody please tell me beta formula. तुमको जितना आता है उतना लिखो beta formulas. तुमको beta जितना आता है उतना लिखो. Everybody fast. Sir, we'll write down one by one. There is no hurry. Beta first. Summation xy. आप लिखेंगे पूरा पहले. Write down everything. Write down everything and then we will go ahead. Okay. चलो. Summation xy minus n x bar y bar upon summation y square minus n y bar square. Okay, so if they're giving you xy, you can start with this formula also. There are lots of formulas for beta. Beta is equal to standard deviation of security upon standard deviation of market into correlation. This is also one formula. And third formula, as I always tell you that this formula, the third formula can come out of the second formula only. How? Sir, we already know what is the R formula. We have already written also, like few pages upper. So can I just break down this formula? Standard deviation of security upon standard deviation of market into what is correlation formula? Please tell me, sir. This is covariance. This is covariance divided by standard deviation of security into standard deviation of market. into standard deviation of market. आपने खुद ही लिखा है ना फॉर्मूला यहाँ पे लिखा आपने फॉर्मूला. Wait this. देखो यहाँ पे this formula we already written. So now you can tell me after writing this, you can tell me one thing. Can we make out a new formula out of this? Sir, yes. So this and this goes. So what is the new formula, ladies and gentlemen? Beta is equal to covariance. Beta is equal to covariance upon standard deviation of market square. Everybody okay till here? Everybody okay till here? Have you written this book? Have you written this in your book? Yes or no? Have you written this in your book? Yes or no? Covariance upon standard deviation of market square. This is the third formula. This is the third formula. Everybody okay till here? Said yes. Beta is equal to one more, change in security return upon change in market return. Okay, chalo. Now after this write down one more formula और फिर अपन आगे जाएंगे. ठीक है, please एक और दो तीन लिखेंगे फॉर्मूला, अपडेट करेंगे आपके बुक में. How many of you have seen model question paper December 24? How many of you have seen your model question paper December 24? Such an answer though. Tell me in a very true sense, how many of you have seen December 24? Like सच में print out करके तुमने solve किए? How many of you? You give me answer. In the meantime, I have to just put my laptop on charging. तो ये भाई सब बंद हो जाएंगे. Yes, sir, I have done everything. Very good. Now, if you have done that, one second. Okay. If you have done that, there is this one question. In that, which is very important. I think पहला ही question है portfolio का. Please write down this unique formulas. Please write down. One is your, if they ask you to compute market risk, please write down this formula. Okay, see that 2-3 things, Greek letters what we use. One is beta, one is Genesis alpha. Alpha का मतलब क्या होता है? Excess return, whatever excess you want. Okay, over and above your normal return, that is your alpha. And there is one more, and that is lambda. Lambda also is used. Okay, so please write down this, very important, is used in that. Market lambda is equal to RM minus RF upon standard deviation of market. Please, I'm telling you, please write down this. December 24 portfolio first question in your model question paper is this only. Okay, please write down, and in that only they will ask you to compute expected return. they will ask you to compute expected return. In this same question, please write down, wait, RP plus RF plus lambda into standard deviation of portfolio. Please update your book with these two formulas. Please update your book with these two formulas. Everybody. आप ये update करेंगे please. Okay. After this. By the way, when I start derivatives, no, in derivatives, derivative plus portfolio. If you have seen, there's a combination of both the questions also, both the chapters. Hedging भी पूछते हैं और उसमें portfolio भी पूछते हैं, ठीक है? तो वो that part I will take in derivatives, but today we'll do this also. Please write down two ratios. One is your Sharpe's ratio, RP minus RF upon standard deviation and trainer. This is RP minus RF upon beta. Okay, this is the premium as compared to total risk, and this is the premium of systematic risk. Okay, ये total risk को consider करता है और ये systematic risk को consider करता है. Okay, please write down this also, because in portfolio you will have this also in the question. Sharpe also, trainer also. Okay, Sharpe also and trainer also. Everybody okay till here? I hope you have revised the entire sheet. I hope you have revised the entire sheet. I hope you have written down in your book. Okay, now, chalo. Can we just look at the questions now? Question को check करेंगे. Okay, chalo. Ladies and gentlemen, on your screen, portfolio management. Okay, I'm taking a couple of questions today, but if you want to go through very detailed portfolio questions, I've already video है उसका, लिंक डाल दूंगा. but जितने भी मॉडल क्वेश्चन पेपर्स और पास के वो आपके सामने, ठीक है, एक एक सॉल्व करेंगे. the first question, model question paper December 24, 7 marks, the formula which I just gave you right now. Okay, first we'll go through the entire question, what exactly this is. So the following information ascertain the market price of risk of the portfolio. Market price of risk of the portfolio. What all they have given? They have given you RM, return from market. They have given you standard deviation of market. They have given you risk-free RF. They have also given you standard deviation of the portfolio. Also determine the expected return for each of the above cases. Ladies and gentlemen, I have just given you the formula. Whenever market price of risk is coming, you need to understand there comes a Greek letter. Lambda picture में आएंगे तो आपको इसका formula पे learn होना चाहिए. Formula क्या है इसका मुझे बताएंगे please? What is the formula for this, sir? If I want to compute the market risk, that is lambda. That is what? Lambda. Can you please give me what is the answer? अब बताएंगे आंसर कितना आ रहा है इसका? लैम्ब्डा का अभी जस्ट आपने लिखा है, we've just written it over here. What is the formula? What is the formula for lambda, sir? RM minus RF upon standard deviation of market. Okay, can you please tell me what is the market risk of the entire three things over here in front of you? So RM दिया है यहाँ पे 18 minus 6 divided by 6. Is it 2? The first one. Is it 2? सबका 2 आ रहा है क्या? चेक करेंगे एक बार. Just have a look. Next 20 minus 7 whole divided by 8. Is it 1.625? Is it 1.625? Okay, and last. Pay attention, this is important. December 24 expected question, इस model question paper में ही है, ठीक है? Now RM 22 minus 8 whole divided by 9. Is it 1.555? Is it 1.555? Okay, very important. Please update this in your formula book. Okay, sir, this is the market price of risk. Okay, they have also told us in the same question expected return निकालना. Expected return I can obviously compute by what? CAPM also. In CAPM also I can do the same thing. What? RF plus beta, RM minus RM. Okay, now you only tell me, Baba, where is beta over here? You cannot complete beta over here. Okay, that is why I have already given you one formula, and the formula is what, sir? Sir, RF plus lambda into standard deviation of portfolio. Can you please compute what is the answer and give it to me? चलो एक का आंसर निकालेंगे, मुझे एक्सपेक्टेड का पहले वाला सर फर्स्ट निकालेंगे आंसर इसका, एक्सपेक्टेड रिटर्न वाला फॉर्मूला प्लीज, फर्स्ट वन व्हाट इज द आंसर सर, 2 into 8, what is RF? 6. Is it 22? Is it 22%? Is it 22%? The first one, 22%. Follow the formula which I have given you. Follow the formula which I have given you. Next. So 1.625 into 4 plus 7. Is it 13.5? 13.5%. And next, last 1.555 into 12 plus 8. Is it 26.66%? Yes or no? Yes or no? 7 marks का पूछा है. If it comes in the examination, please do not miss out on this, because if you try to follow the normal methods, उससे आंसर आने वाला नहीं है. यही फॉर्मूलाज है, तो प्लीज आप अपडेट करेंगे. इट इज अ वेरी फ्रेश क्वेश्चन इन योर मॉडल क्वेश्चन पेपर. ओके चलो, आई होप एवरीबॉडी हैज गॉट दिस. These are the answers. Okay, chalo. Okay, this is a very easy question. इसमें एक दो करेंगे अपन, but I hope you have gone through this question. It's a very आपकी December 24 का मॉडल क्वेश्चन पेपर का क्वेश्चन है. I'll just read it out to you. Okay, an investor is interested in constructing a portfolio of securities M and N. Okay, he has collected the following information about the proposed investment. So you have expected return. They have already given you. They have also given you the standard deviation. Okay, no problem. The coefficient, even R is given to you, that is 16 between the securities. He wants to constitute only 5 portfolios of M and N. So 5 आपके ये दिए. If all the funds are invested in M, 50 of M and 50 in A, 75 in M and 25 in N. और ये तो एक काम करेंगे. We'll solve one question. Total करेंगे पहला. But firstly understand कि what are they asking? You are required to calculate expected return under different portfolios, risk factor associated with this portfolio. Okay. The last दो question we'll see after, because you need to have 5 information. But we'll do one thing. इसमें से काम करेंगे अपन, ये थर्ड वाला जो है, थर्ड वाला we will solve it now. Okay, this if 75% in M and 25% in N, so I want complete answer. Okay, the first thing what we'll do is, sir, we need to compute expected return. It's very simple. You just multiply by what expected return. Okay, क्या करेंगे आप सर? सबसे पहले कितना है इसका? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल सिक्योरिटीज, नेक्स्ट रिटर्न, वेट, एंड लास्ट में रिटर्न इनटू वेट. ओके, सिक्योरिटीज के नाम क्या है सर? M and N. M and N. What is the return? Return is 20% and 25. Weight, I've already told you, third we are doing. So 0.75 in M, 0.75 in M, and 0.25 in there. Can you please tell me what is the answer? So बहुत simple है. Into 0.75 and 0.25 into 25%, 0.0625. Is it 21.25? Is it 21.25 everyone? Is it 21.25? Okay, चलो. Now risk factor, एक करेंगे प्रैक्टिस के लिए अपन. We need to compute the risk of portfolio. There are two securities. Okay, two securities. First, can we do one thing? Write down the entire formula. You can use X and Y. ऐसा कुछ नहीं कि आपको M and N, because M and N आपको confuse होगा. तो सीधी सी बात है, X and Y use कर सकते हैं. It is completely okay. And put the figures over there. Standard deviation of portfolio. I want everybody to solve this. Please solve risk of portfolio in your book. Don't wait for me to do it. WX square, SDX square plus WY square, SDY square plus 2 WX, SDX, WY, SDY into correlation XY, which they've already given it to you. Okay, sir, इसमें solve करेंगे. तो बहुत सारे बच्चे calculation में ये गलतियां करते हैं इसमें. First of all, WH, what is the weight? So it is 0.75. So 0.75 square. And what is standard deviation? How much is standard deviation? They already given you over here. It is 12 and 16. It is 12 and 16. So what I'll do, I'll write over here 12. Next 0.25 square. Standard deviation how much? So 16%. Maybe 16% में ये सब कुछ. 0.12. Then integrate the entire number. So 0.16 square plus 2 into 0.75, 0.12, 0.25 and 0.16 into how much is correlation? So the correlation is कितना correlation है? 16. 16 is the correlation. How 16? They're dumb or what? Just 0.6 लिखना है अपना. Correlation always lies between -1 to +1. It is 0.16 by the way. Chalo. Can we solve this? Very simple. This number, and the entire. So first one, 0.5625, 0.5625. (0.0081 plus 0.25 into 0.25, 0.0625 plus 2 into 0.75, 0.2, 0.25, 0.16 into 0.16, 0.001152. Can you please tell me what is your answer? Is it 10.42? Is it 10.42% everyone? Is it 10.42%? Yes or no? How many of you have got 10.42%? I've got 10.417 or 10.42 round off. 10.42 round off. Everybody? 10.42. How many of you got the answer? So it will match with your model question paper also. यहाँ पे उनका उतना ही आंसर है 10.42. Has everybody got 10.42? I'm telling you again. You need to first of all understand the calculation part. आपको पहले खुद calculate करना पड़ेगा. In this formula is okay, but you need to calculate on the calculator also. Because क्या होगा उसमें से आपको तो समझ में आने यार I'm getting wrong over here. Okay? Has everybody got 10.42%? Yes or no? Has everybody got 10.42%? Yes or no? ठीक है? So ऐसे ही आपको ये 5 पे लिए करना है. This thing you do for 5 things and then you need to compare which is right and which is wrong. Okay, चलो. Next. Very important. Very important. Expected for your December 24 examination. Okay. Very important. Everybody pay attention. Everybody please pay attention. Okay. This is your model question paper June 24 examination question. June 24 question. Okay. Now this you might have solved it in the class also. Class में आपने solve किया रहेगा. It talks about the characteristic line for security S. It talks about the characteristic line for security S. Okay, we need to solve this question full, top to end, full solve करना है अपने को ये. Practice भी हो जाएगा. But one thing what you want, I want you to look out for is the third question, and that is systematic and unsystematic, where institute the suggested answer उसमें दोनों भी method दिखा रहे हैं. One is standard deviation approach and the other is variance approach. We will do the same thing. Okay, but before I start this, first of all, beta. And how do you present the characteristic line? Well, that is a different matter. But सबसे पहले characteristic line is second. Okay, Jensen alpha उसमें use होता है. But सबसे पहले अपन use क्या करेंगे? पहले beta निकालेंगे. Okay, so can you please start doing beta. जब beta solve करना शुरू करेंगे आप please. चलो सबसे पहले understand one thing, what formula you will use for beta. Okay, so this is x and this is y. So I can do one thing, I can use this formula also. Standard deviation of security upon standard deviation of market into R. Okay, you can use any formula. You know, xy also I'll use this formula. So how will you use, आप कैसे जाएंगे ये सब कुछ करने के लिए? Okay, सबसे पहले columns will play a very important role. So pay important attention when you start solving. Okay, चलो. Step number one, statement showing computation of statement showing computation of बीटा. ओके तो बीटा विल कम एट द एंड बट पहले आपको दिखाना पड़ेगा सब, ठीक है. सो आई विल ट्रीट इट एक्स वाई ओनली. एक्स वाई से जाएंगे अपन एक्स वाई. ओके नाउ फिर आई वांट एक्स माइनस एक्स बार. नेक्स्ट वाई माइनस वाई बार. फिर एक्स माइनस एक्स बार स्क्वायर, वाई माइनस वाई बार स्क्वायर, और लास्ट में एक्स माइनस एक्स बार और y minus y bar का multiplication because covariance I have to use this. Okay, these are the columns which I need to do. Okay, everybody, can you please make up these columns in your book? Can you please make up these columns in your book, everyone, so that we can do it together. We can do it together. Okay, everybody, fast. ठीक है, चलो x, how much is x now? We'll take right one by one. 20, 22, 25, 21, 18. You need to solve this, huh? No matter how much times you have solved it, please do it. Practice करेंगे आप. -5, 17, 19, -7 and 20. Because when you solve, you understand that यार calculation check हो रहा है मेरे से, time में solve नहीं हो रहा है. This is when you understand this, when you solve the entire question. Okay. Next y, 22, 20, 18, 16, 20, 8, -6, 5, 6, 11. I'm just checking whether I've copied on the numbers बराबर हुआ. Only 2 minus, no? चलिए 1 2 3 माइनस है, -5, -7 एंड -7. अगर ये गलत हो गया तो पूरा क्वेश्चन होगा, आंसर होंगे. ठीक है, चलो फर्स्ट थिंग व्हाट आई कैन डू इज, कैन आई कंप्यूट एक्स बार वाई बार? सर बहुत सिंपल है. तो सबसे पहले एक्स बार निकालेंगे. हाउ टू कंप्यूट एक्स बार? सो वेरी सिंपल, समेशन एक्स अपॉन n. ओके, हाउ मच इज समेशन? हाउ मच इज द समेशन ऑफ दिस? कैन वी डू इट? 20 plus 22, 25, 21, 18, -5 plus 17 plus 19 -7 plus 20. This is how much? Sir, this is 150. Okay, same we do it with y. 22 plus 20 plus 18 plus 16 plus 20, 8 -6 plus 5 plus 6 plus 11. This is how much? 120. And how much are the numbers? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, so 150 upon 10, this will become 15, and y bar 120 upon 10, this will become 12. Everybody okay till here? Everybody okay till here? Sir, we have computed x bar and y bar. X bar, y bar. बहुत simple. Okay. Everybody okay till here? Sure. Now, can we start doing entire column? Please, everybody. Sir, x minus x bar. So 20 minus 50. एक ही करना है आपको भी fast. 22 minus 15. This will be 7. 25 minus 15. This will be 10. 21 minus 15, this will be 6. 18 minus 15, this will be 3. 17, okay, okay, minus will be 2. 19 minus 15, this will be 4. Please complete the table, everyone. Everyone, please complete the table. This is 7. 7 plus 15, 22 minus 22, and 20 minus 15, this will be 5. I hope everybody is done. X minus x bar. Y minus y bar. How much is y bar? So y bar is 12. Y bar is 12. 22 minus 12, this will be 10. 20 minus 12 will be 8. 18 minus 12 will be 6. 16 minus 12 will be 4. 20 minus 12 will be 8. 8 minus 12 will be minus 4, minus 6 and 12. This will be minus 18. 5 minus 12. This will be minus 7. 6 minus 12. Minus 6. And 11 minus 12. This will be minus 1. Okay, I hope everybody is done clear. अच्छा लोगों ने कर भी दिया है बहुत फास्ट. Very good, very good. Now x minus x bar square 25, 49, 100, 36, 9, 200, 4, 16, 22 into 22, 484 and 25. Okay, y minus y bar square 100, 64, 36, 16, 64, 16, 18, 324, 49, 36 and 1. Okay, now last, this will need for covariance, this will need for covariance and last for the problem. Okay, please do it. So 5 into 10, this is 50. This is 7 into 8 is 56. This is 56. This is 60. 24. Next is, one sec, this is 24. Next is what? This is 80. 18 into 2, this is minus 36, minus 28, 132 and minus 5. Everybody okay till here? Everybody okay till here? So now the entire material is all ready. Now this is completely okay. See, why am I telling you to solve this? Because see, examinations mein calculations matter करते हैं. So if you're doing it, if you're sitting in a library, sitting at home, if you're just going through the questions, कि नहीं आपको सिर्फ question देखेंगे, I know this, नहीं होगा. It will not happen, and trust me. That is why students fail in SFM. The main reason, the top most reason of students failing in SFM is only to read it as theory. It is not a theory paper only. Even the smallest of the sum, even the minute, sir, मैंने ये sum 10 बार किया, no problem. Do it the 11th time. You need to write, you need to have hands on the entire calculation. Then only your speed will come. You will not get panic in the paper. Chalo. Now, sir, this is done. This is done. Now, what we have to do is, second thing, we have to compute the standard deviation. एक तो ये निकाला है, अभी standard deviation निकालेंगे. Standard deviation. Okay. चलिए x का निकालेंगे. What is the formula? Summation x minus x bar square upon n. Okay. X minus square upon n. Okay. What is the total? X minus x bar square. इसका total निकालना पड़ेगा, इसका भी निकालना पड़ेगा और इसका भी निकालना. Total निकालेंगे please. 25 plus 49, 100, 36, 9, 400, 4, 16, 484, 25, 1148. Next, 100 plus 64, 36, 16, 64, 16 plus 324, 49 plus 36 plus 1, 706. इसका भी निकाल के देता हूँ अभी मैं. 50 plus 56, 16, 24, 24, 80 minus 36 minus 28 plus 132 minus 5, 357. Is your total matching and my total matching, yes or no? Let me know if I'm wrong also. I might be wrong in the calculations also. So please do let me know whether your totals and my totals are matching. Whether your totals and my totals are matching, yes or no? Whether your totals and my totals are matching. अगर अपनी टेबल क्या रहेगा तो क्या ये तीन फिगर्स मैच हो रहे हैं? Are these total matching with your and mine? Are these total matching? 1148, 706 and 357. ये आपका मैच और मेरा मैच हो रहा है क्या? If it is a yes, then I will go ahead. Okay, because I have not seen the answer also up till now. We're just computing it. Okay. चलो, if it is matching, then we can go step by step. Okay, चलो सर ये हो गया अपना. अभी standard deviation निकालेंगे. If you have this entire table ready, now it is just a matter of seconds to solve everything. Okay. So x minus x bar square कितना है? 1148. So I'll go here. 1148 divided by 10. Okay. चलो 1148 divided by 10 square root. How much is the answer? Sir, 10.71. 10.71 is the standard deviation of x. Why standard deviation, boss? Why standard deviation? Sir, y is equal to same thing. Same thing we do. Same thing. What? Sir, summation y minus y bar square upon n. Ekdam easy, easy. Calculation is important. I want you to be hands on that calculation. That is why we are doing this. Okay. I know it's simple. Plus minus है sir का easy है. बाद में कर लेंगे. नहीं, अभी करो. Do it right now only. What is the answer for this? So we already have the total now. 706. 706. 706 divided by 10. How much is the answer? 706 divided by 10 square root. How much is the answer, boys and girls? Boys and girls, what is the answer? 8.40. 8.40. Everybody getting the answer? Everybody getting the answer? How many of you have got? How many of you have got 10.71, 10.71 and 8.40? How many of you have got 10.71 and 8.40? If you have got these answers, then boss, you are on the right track. You are on the right track. If you have got these answers, can you please compute? Can you please compute correlation for me? Can you please compute correlation for me? Because after this, the next step is correlation. Okay. And ये sequence, ये flow, this flow you will only get in your head when you have solved the question on your own. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Okay. After this, computation of correlation. Computation of correlation. What is the formula, boss? What is the formula? Sir, correlation is covariance divided by standard deviation of security into standard deviation of y, of market. Okay, now the main point is what? We already have standard deviation of x, that is x and y, but we don't have covariance. So that's the next step. So first compute covariance. How will you compute covariance, boss? Summation x minus x bar, y minus y bar whole divided by n. You already have the total only on in the table. Total कहाँ पे गया? 357. 357. So 357 divided by 10. 357 divided by 10. You will get 35.7. 35.7. Okay. Now this only you need to put in R. Okay. Please go over here. 35.7. 35.7 whole divided by 10.71 into 8.40. Can you please tell me what is R? 10.71 into 8.40. 89.96. 89.96. Is it 0.39? 0.39. R is 0.39. Has anybody got the R? Has anybody got the R? क्या आपको R किसका आया क्या? Is it 0.39? Is it 0.39? Everybody, have you got all of this stuff? Have you got all of this? ये सब कुछ तुमको आया है क्या अभी? This is 0.39. This is basically your R. I want this to be in your book. ये आपके बुक में चाहिए. Covariance आपके बुक में आना चाहिए. Okay? Have you got 0.39 in your book as correlation R? Yes or no? Yes or no? Has everybody got 0.39? Practice करना है आपको. You have to do practice. Okay, do very neatly. Okay, one sum you do, luckily if this sum only comes, then you're on the top of the world. I'm telling you. Because if this question comes, you don't need to think also to the time. क्योंकि आपके हाथ से वो question already चला गया है. ठीक है? चलो, very good, very good. एक number. Sir, now I think we have done this. Now the main computation is beta. अभी आएगा beta. ठीक है? चलो, do beta now. Beta formula: standard deviation of security upon standard deviation of market into R. Ladies and gentlemen, you have everything now. सब कुछ तो आपके पास है. आपको सिर्फ उसपे अभी वैल्यू डालना है. You just put it over there now. What is standard deviation of security? It is 10.71. 10.71 upon 8.40. 8.40 into what is R? R कितना था? 0.39. 0.39. Boys and girls, can you give me answer for beta? अब बीटा का आंसर दे सकते हैं मुझे? 10.71 divided by 8.40 into 0.39. Is it 0.49? Is it 0.49 आपका बीटा? Is it 0.49? Everybody, have you got 0.49? Have you got 0.49? Yes or no? Have you got 0.49? Everybody, give me a yes or no. If this beta is called as defensive beta, ओके, बीटा इज बेसिकली सेंसिटिविटी ऑफ द पोर्टफोलियो विद द ब्रॉड बेस्ड मार्केट इंडेक्स। अगर एक से ऊपर आता है तो बेसिकली उसको अग्रेसिव बीटा बोलते हैं, कि डिफेंसिव बीटा है, मतलब इतना ज्यादा फ्लक्चुएशन होने वाला नहीं है, ठीक है। चलो, एवरीबॉडी ओके, एवरीबॉडी ओके टिल हियर, सबका यहाँ तक हो गया क्या बॉयज? बाय द वे, अभी तक आंसर खत्म हुआ नहीं है अपना, ओके, जस्ट अंडरस्टैंड दैट। हाँ, 0.5 इज ऑल्सो ओके, नो प्रॉब्लम, 0.5 इज ऑल्सो ओके। चलो, where is the question? चलो, now coming back to the question, this was the question which model question paper, okay, 7 marks का है सर। इसमें से अभी तक आपने सिर्फ एक ही चीज किया है, इतना सब कुछ किया, we are doing it for such a long time and we have only done one thing, yes, that is beta. If you have got 0.49 or 0.5 for that matter, you will get a marks over there. So the main point is to compute the characteristic line for security S, okay, please write down over here, please write down over here the characteristic line का एक ये format, okay। कैरेक्टरिस्टिक लाइन इज ओनली अबाउट शोइंग, डिस्क्लोजिंग, ओके, डिस्क्लोज करना है आपको कैरेक्टरिस्टिक लाइन। सबसे पहले एक काम करते हैं, आई शो यू वन थिंग। सो बिफोर दिस प्लीज कंप्यूट आरपी, जेनसेंस अल्फा आपको पता है, जेनसेंस अल्फा प्लस अल्फा पी आरपी माइनस बीटा इंटू आर एम, ये पहले कंप्यूट करेंगे और ये वैल्यू अपन पोस्ट करेंगे किसमें, वो कैटेगरी लाइन में, ठीक है। व्हाट इट इज सर, रिटर्न फ्रॉम पोर्टफोलियो कितना है आपका आंसर, हाउ मच इज द एक्सपेक्टेड रिटर्न ऑफ पोर्टफोलियो, प्लीज गिव मी आंसर एवरीबॉडी फास्ट। गेलो 0.49 रिटर्न फ्रॉम मार्केट 15 and 12, 15 and 12, 15 and 12, 15 और ये 12, ठीक है। कितना आंसर मुझे बताएंगे, 49 to 12, is it 9.12, 9.12, this is your alpha, excess है ये, excess, okay। if you have got this simple, अब ये पहला स्टेप हो गया आपका। सेकंड स्टेप उसमें एक ही होता है कि आपको उस लाइन के तौर में दिखाना पड़ता है वही कुछ, ठीक है। सो प्लीज राइट डाउन rp is equal to जेनसेंस अल्फा प्लस बीटा इंटू आर एम, दिखाएंगे कैसे आप प्लीज। सो आर पी इज इक्वल टू 9.12 प्लस योर 49 आर एम, दिस इज योर आंसर, ये आपका फाइनल आंसर है, दिस इज योर फाइनल आंसर, दिस इज योर फाइनल आंसर। हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू गॉट दिस आंसर, हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू हैव गॉट दिस आंसर, 9.12 प्लस 0.49 RM, 5 लिख सकते हैं, there is no problem, write 5 also, everybody, how many of you have got this, how many of you have got this, okay, how many of you have got this, yes or no, yes or no, how many of you have got this? स्नेहा वेरी स्नेहा कुठे गेली स्नेहा, अरे आरपी इज रिटर्न फ्रॉम पोर्टफोलियो, रिटर्न फ्रॉम मार्केट, एक्सपेक्टेड रिटर्न, अरे एक्सपेक्टेड रिटर्न इज दिस ओनली, नो है बघा, हे दिस इज योर रिटर्न, ये आपका क्या है देखो ना, दो है ना, x and y, so what we treat, this is our portfolio, this is market, ये दो ट्रीट ऐसे करते हैं अपन, देखो ना, देखो सी यहाँ पे क्या लिखा है स्नेहा, आप ध्यान देंगे, रिटर्न ऑन सिक्योरिटी, एक मिनट ये क्या हो गया, हैंग हो गया, फाइल ही हैंग हो गया, वन सेकंड, हे बघ स्नेहा, रिटर्न ऑन सिक्योरिटी इज रिटर्न ऑन मार्केट इज दिस, सो when I'm talking RP, that is return from portfolio अपना खुद का, and market is that, so अपन क्या लिया वहां पे सर, ये दो चीज लिया, this and this is RP and this is return from market, did you get this, yes or no, did you understand this, RP and RM, that is not standard deviation, yes or no, have you understood this, very good, everybody yes or no, everybody yes or no, चलो ठीक है। now for the most important, most important, pay attention now, sir, they have asked systematic and unsystematic risk, The first thing what I need to tell everybody is the formula for systematic risk. Please understand this. First, write down the formula for systematic risk. There are two formulas, by the way. There are two formulas. Please write down. दोनों से भी आंसर सेम ही आएगा आपका, ठीक है? Beta into standard deviation of market. Beta into standard deviation of market. Please write down. By the way, ये वाले के लिए आपने को यही यूज करना है. We will use this only. So we'll do one thing. We'll solve this, then I'll use the next formula. फिर तो आप कंफ्यूज जाएंगे. Beta into standard deviation market. Can you please do this over here? इसके बाद एक करेंगे अपन ये वाला. Standard deviation of security into correlation. That's the second formula. But सबसे पहले we'll do this. Okay. Now, please tell me one thing. अच्छा मैं आपको यहाँ पे दिखा देता हूँ. See, there are two approaches which these people are using. See, this is the two approaches which you need to show in the paper. Standard deviation approach and variance approach. Okay. By the way, आपका total कितना आया था मुझे बताएंगे? Total this, sir, my total risk was 10.71. Okay. तो यहाँ पे आपने लिखा है 10.71. Pay attention, please. So this you have to show by both. This is your normal and this is your what? Sir, variance approach. Okay. So 10.71 normal. अच्छा मैं 100 भी लिख देता हूँ. Standard deviation approach and variance approach and variance approach. Okay. How much was my total risk? How much was my total risk? Sir, 10.71%. इसका टोटल डबल करेंगे आप, तो एक सॉल्व करेंगे फिर नेक्स्ट पे जंप मारेंगे, ठीक है? सर बीटा कितना निकाला? 0.49, 0.5 अप्रॉक्स, ठीक है? What is systematic risk formula? What is systematic risk formula? I've just given you. So it is beta into, it is beta, मैं बराबर लिखा नहीं है, 10.71 ही था ना? It was 10.71 only, no? If I'm this, बराबर है. चलो, beta into standard deviation of market. Tell me what is the figures? So बहुत simple है. 0.49 into how much of the standard deviation market? Standard deviation market का आपने निकाला है. That is y का standard deviation, ना? That is 8.40. That is 8.40. Can I'll go here. 8.40. Okay. 0.49 into 8.40. How much is this? 4.116. Can you please tell me if this is systematic, how much is unsystematic? How much is unsystematic? So total risk minus systematic risk. Total risk minus systematic risk. How much is the answer? Sir, 10.71 minus 4.116. 10.71 minus 4.116. How much is it? Is it 6.594 everybody? 6.594. 6.594 क्या आपका आंसर आ गया? 6.594. ये था आपका स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन अप्रोच. ओके, अब कुछ तूफानी करते हैं, वो वैरिएंस अप्रोच है, ठीक है? दो से दिखाएंगे तो सिर्फ डबल करना है आपको. 10.71 into 10.71. This is 114.70%. Okay. Now beta is how much? Beta is 0.49. तो आपको सिर्फ इसमें यही करना होता है. देखो, I'll show you also. तो एक काम करेंगे अपन, सॉल्व कर देंगे. बीटा स्क्वायर into standard deviation of market square. 0.49 square into 8.40 square. Please do it. 2401. $16.941. Okay, how much total answer? 114.70 minus 16.941. 114.70 minus 16.941. What is the answer? Please tell me. Is it 97 approx? Is it 97 approx, everybody? The decimal after some time not so different occurs. What? Okay. So some institutes round off value after the decimal, and some time not so diff occurs there. So what we can do? यहाँ पर क्वेश्चन नहीं समझा मैं. But one thing is there. Remember one thing. Whenever you're rounding off, जब आप round off कर रहे हैं, make sure कि see if it's written 3 decimals, it is okay, forget. But if it is not written, वही question था उसका starting में. You can use 4 decimals also. It is completely up to you. ऐसा कुछ ये नहीं है. But अगर आप राउंड ऑफ ऐसे कर रहे हैं, नेक्स्ट अगर नंबर है 0.1697, कैन राइट डाउन. आप 170 लिख सकते हो, ये नंबर के नेक्स्ट वाला 7 है 5 के ऊपर, तो 170 भी लिख सकते हैं. देयर इज नो प्रॉब्लम. ओके, आई होप यू हैव गॉट दैट. बहुत इजी क्वेश्चन था, ठीक है, बट देयर वाज अ वेरी वेरी बिग क्वेश्चन. एवरीबॉडी ओके टिल हियर? चलो, कैन वी गो ऑन टू नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन प्लीज एवरीबॉडी? नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, मॉडल क्वेश्चन पेपर जून 24. ओके, इट्स अ वेरी सिंपल क्वेश्चन. अगर ये क्वेश्चन आता है तो भाई साहब आपके लिए बोनस क्वेश्चन है. इट्स अ बोनस क्वेश्चन फॉर यू. ओके, Subo has invested in 4 securities M, N, O and P. The particulars of which are as follows. Okay, amount invested है, beta भी दिए. If RBI bond carries an interest rate of 8% and Nifty yields 40, what is 8%? This is your RF and Nifty is your RM, return from market. Compute the expected return on portfolio. If investment in security O, so that is the second question. एक सिंपल क्वेश्चन आपसे मैं एक्सपेक्ट कर रहा हूँ, एक आंसर एक्सपेक्ट कर रहा हूँ आपसे. कैन यू प्लीज गिव मी द आंसर फॉर एक्सपेक्टेड रिटर्न ऑन दिस टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन? आप जल्दी से देंगे मुझे. सर, एक्सपेक्टेड रिटर्न पूछा है, एक्सपेक्टेड रिटर्न. और सर हमको ऐसा लग रहा है कि इन दिस वी कैन यूज CAPM मॉडल. ओके, सो व्हाट इज CAPM मॉडल? एक्सपेक्टेड रिटर्न इज इक्वल टू RF प्लस बीटा, RM minus RF. Okay, this is my formula. Now you tell me one thing. You have RM also, have RF also. You don't have beta. Papa, here only comes the concept of portfolio beta, which we did not write actually. It was portfolio return, portfolio risk, and portfolio beta. Can you please compute portfolio beta? The moment you compute portfolio beta, you can put it in this figure. Okay, चलो शुरू करेंगे अपन. Everyone, computation of portfolio beta. I want the computation of portfolio beta. Everyone. Pay attention. चलो, computation of portfolio beta. Computation of portfolio beta. Computation of portfolio beta. Okay, very simple. With the weighted average of individual betas. तो बहुत ही सिंपल है. सबसे पहले आप क्या करेंगे सर? सिक्योरिटी, सबसे पहले सिक्योरिटी. व्हाट इज इट? MNOP. सिक्योरिटी लिहा पहिला MNO आणि P. एकदम इजी, बहुत इजी है भाई. नेक्स्ट सर I will write the amount. What is the amount? 1,25,000, 1,25,000, 1 lakh. What is the next amount? 1,50,000, 1,50,000. Next is what? 80,000. Next is 1,45,000. Okay, you need to compute the weights and give it to me and do it very fast. Okay, it's easy question. 1,25,000 plus 1,50,000 plus 80 plus 1,45,000. How much is the answer? Sir, the answer is 5 lakh. The answer is 5 lakh. Okay, now weight. How to compute weight? 1,25,000 divided by 5 lakh. How much is the weight? 0.25. Individual amount divided by total amount. Individual amount divided by total amount. Okay, chalo. 1,50,000 divided by 5 lakh, 0.30. 80,000 divided by 5 lakh, 0.16. 1,45,000 divided by 5 lakh. How much is this? 0.29. Simple. Okay. Next, after this, sir, we already have the betas. What is the beta? 0.6, 1.5, 0.6, 0.6, 1.50. After this, 0.90, 0.90 and 1.30. Okay, can you please give me the answer for the last column, everybody? Weight into beta. I want this answer. Okay, chalo. 0.25 into 0.16 0.15, 0.13 into 1.5, this will be 0.45, 0.16 into 0.9, this will be 0.144. Next, 0.29 into 1.3, this will be 0.377. I hope we have got the answer. I hope we have got the answer, everyone. Is it 1.121? 1.121? और एक बात, ये क्वेश्चन बहुत ही फेमस है, ये बहुत बार पूछा इन लोगों ने. I've asked a lot of time this question. I hope everybody has got the answer. Everybody give me yes or no, please. Have you got 1.121? Sir, what is this called? This is called as portfolio beta. This is called as portfolio beta. This is called as portfolio beta. Everybody okay till here? Everybody okay till here? There are three concepts of portfolio: portfolio return, portfolio risk, and portfolio beta. And portfolio beta. Everybody has got 1.121. Give me a yes or no, please. Sir, agar ye, if this has come 1.121, then what is your next step? Sir, next step will be, my next step will be to compute expected return. To compute expected return. Can we compute expected return, boys and girls? Yes, sir, we can do it. How to do expected? Need to color that. One second, sorry. Expected return is equal to RF plus beta, RM minus RF. How much is RF? How much is RF over here? So they have given the RBI bonds carry 8%. So that is 8 over here. 8 हो गया. This is 8. This is your 1.121. RM was how much? RM was how much? 14. RM was 14. RM was 14. This is 14 minus 8. Okay. Can you give me an answer first? 14 minus 8 into 1.121 plus 8. Is it 14? Is it 14.726%? Everybody getting 14.726%. How many of you have got 14.726? 14.73 will okay. 14.73 also you can write. Okay, there is no problem. 14.726. 14.726%. Everybody has got 14.726%. Acha. But the question does not end over here. The question does not end over here. Okay, because they've asked one more thing in that. They also one more thing in that, please. And what is that? Sir, if now pay attention, if investment in security O is replaced by investment in RBI bonds, what corresponding change will be there? Now it's a very simple question. क्या पूछा उन लोगों ने कि sir, this security O we will take it out, no problem, we'll take it out and will replace by RBI bonds. मतलब O को बाहर निकाल के RBI bond डालेंगे. Sir, क्या फर्क पड़ेगा उसका? फर्क पड़ेगा because the beta of market, because it is RBI bonds, right? It is market. The beta of market will always be what? 1. But ये RBI bonds, ये government securities है, beta कितना रहेगा? So there will be no sensitivity only. There will be no risk only. The beta will be what? 0. The beta will be what? 0. So I'll show you over here. I'll show you over here. This is the second answer. Huh? So your entire, this is same. ये entire same है. ये entire same है. So one change, only one change will be here, and this is this change. This is this change. Because the beta for government securities will be 1, 0. Because there will be not any fluctuations only. Okay. So only this is going to change. If this changes, your portfolio beta change. If your portfolio beta changes, your expected return will also change. So moral of the story: if a security is getting replaced by RBI bonds, your amount column will be intact. There will be no change at all over there. Just particulars will be changed. You'll write RBI bonds over there, and your beta will change because beta of government will be 0. Simple. Okay, beta of market is 1. Beta of government will have no fluctuation. It will be 0 only. Everybody okay till here? Okay, sure. Okay, sure. Very good. Very good. Very good. Sure. Next. ये एक simple question है. June 24 model question paper. You just go through. It's a very simple question. Okay. Please come down over here. This is important question. Important. Okay, please pay attention. Everyone pay attention, please. Okay. So can we do this? 7 marks question. I think this is the exam question. I've not written there which it is, but I'll update the PDF and give it to you. Okay. Chalo, I think I missed out what it is. Can I read everybody? Everyone pay attention. June 24 का 5th का question was a bit hard. अभी देखेंगे मैंने लिया है कि नहीं इसमें. ठीक है. I'll check it out. Okay. 4 friends H, T, U and V have invested equivalent amount of money in 4 different funds in tune with their attitude to risk. मतलब 4 friends are there and four of them have different risk attitude. Okay, S prefers to play aggressive and is keen on equity funds. मतलब S को पूरा पैसा equity पे डालना है. T is moderately aggressive with 50% in equity and 50% in debt. Okay. Whereas the third partner है उनका U does not invest anything beyond 20%. मतलब he invests but not more than 20% equity. We however relies more on the movement of market. मतलब is a market return. मतलब जितना market में मिलता है उतना ही. ठीक है. The investment returns therefrom and beta of the fund are given below. So आपको आपके तीन फंड यहाँ पे दिए. सर ये फंड कहाँ से आए? अभी मनी मल्टीप्लायर फंड, बैलेंस ग्रोथ फंड एंड सेफ मनी फंड. बॉस ये सेम फंड है. दिस फंड इन जो ऊपर जो चार लोग हैं ना यहाँ पे इन्वेस्ट किए, पहले तीन वालों ने, बिकॉज चौथा वाला मार्केट के हिसाब से चल रहा है. ठीक है. सो राइट हो ये एस का है, this is T का fund and this is U का fund. Okay, return is given to you and beta is also given it to you. If the market return was 16% and risk free is 7%, suggest which of four friends were rewarded better unit of risk taken. Better unit of risk taken. Are I tell you one thing, it is such a beautiful question. The point is what? The moment you like even go through this question, you won't understand only what to do. That's समझ में नहीं आएगा क्या करना है. Anybody can tell me what to do in this question? Anybody can tell me like how will you present this answer in the examination? आप कैसे करेंगे? I have given you one hint that out of the four friends, three friends, the fund is allocated. Fourth is according to market. But how, what exactly? Compute क्या करना है इसमें? Anybody who can tell me? Anybody who can tell me? Anybody who can tell me कि what exactly you need to compute over here? आपको compute क्या करना है इसमें? Rewarded better per unit of risk taken. Per unit of risk taken. Anybody who can tell me what to do over here? Yeah, अरे मुझे यही है. अरे बाबा, they are talking about, they are talking and do this by trainers measure. Trainers measure of performance. Pay attention, pay attention. थोड़ा फर्क. Whenever we are talking about this, pay attention, pay attention. Jack is telling, Tushar is telling, Yash is telling, Vaibhav is there. Are pay attention. Now we can do by that also what you are telling, but the point is trainer will be a perfect answer. Why? Because can you please tell me what is trainer formula? I think I gave it to you in the starting minute. Sir, it is RP minus RF upon what? Beta. It is the risk premium. It is the risk premium per unit of systematic risk. Systematic risk. यहाँ पे वही लिखा है ना, unit of risk लिखा है लोगों ने. ठीक है. So pay attention. Can you please anybody give me the answer for this? Okay. I want trainer to compute. दो चीज का निकालेंगे आप, सबका मतलब इसका ये एक दो तीन चार, मतलब आपका ये कैसे बनेगा पता है क्या? सर हमारा स्टेटमेंट ऐसे बनेगा, S T U and V चारों का बनेगा. RF दिया उन लोगों ने, फंड का नाम डाल देंगे वहां पे जो जो फंड है. एंड द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट इज जब बीटा इज गिवन, बीटा तो विल राइट डाउन ओवर देयर, बट द फोर्थ पार्टनर बीटा इज मार्केट. बीटा ऑफ मार्केट इज ऑलवेज व्हाट? 1. बीटा ऑफ मार्केट इज ऑलवेज व्हाट? 1. ओके, दैट इज वन थिंग. सर अभी मुझे इसमें क्या करना है? आरपी माइनस आरएफ डिवाइड बाय बीटा. इफ आई नो द फॉर्मूला, दिस इज अ वेरी इजी थिंग फॉर मी. ओके, द मोमेंट यू डू दिस, आपको ट्रेनर का मेजर मिल जाएगा. this and this, and remember one thing, इसमें इट इज अ रिस्क प्रीमियम. तो भाई साहब सबसे ज्यादा जो है उसको रैंकिंग मिलेगा, तो एस को और इसको फर्स्ट रैंकिंग मिला है, फॉलोड बाय 2 and 3. एवरीबॉडी ओके टिल हियर? शार्पे रेशियो भी अपन निकाल सकते थे. शार्पे रेशियो टॉक्स अबाउट द एंटायर टोटल रिस्क. ओके, नाउ इंस्टीट्यूट हैज done over trainer over here, they have regarded this as the beta, because beta पूछा है आपको. ठीक है, that is why we are going for what? Trainer. अगर स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन देते ना, स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन, then we would have gone by what? Sharpe. तो अपन Sharpe यूज करते, then we would have gone by Sharpe ratio. आदित्य got it? आदित्य got it? चलो, pay attention now. There is one more question. ये भी एग्जाम का एक क्वेश्चन है. I have not written the year over there, but I think अरे वो कहाँ पे गया? Who was this person over here? तुषार अब चेक करेंगे यही वाला क्वेश्चन है कि वो, I think this question only. One second, फाइल हैंग हो रहा है मेरा. चलो okay, this question is there, Mrs. Arya and investor, pay attention, chalo okay, everybody pay attention. Also one more thing, this might be the like last question we'll do, because after this if you want to practice more, there are lots of questions, मैंने already portfolio का बहुत बड़ा रिवीजन लेक्चर लिया है, उसमें आपको मिल जाएगा, पर मेरे हिसाब से जो मैंने पहले फॉर्मूलाज लिए, जो क्वेश्चंस किए, दैट इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट ओके. लक्ष्मी शाह आचार्य, दिस इज जून 24 क्वेश्चन, जून 24, अरे उसको भी वही चाहिए था ना फिर, वो तुषार को भी वही चाहिए था, तुषार आपने यही क्वेश्चन शायद से बोला था, जून 24 यही क्वेश्चन है क्या, जून 24. चलो we'll do this question, please pay attention. Arya Invest is trying to analyze the performance of the four funds, okay, the relevant data of the fund is given as under. It's a very good question, huh? It's a very good question, pay attention. Fund is given, they've also given you variance and they've given you unsystematic risk, okay. चलो, the variance of the returns from market portfolio is 360, okay, ये भी आपको क्या दिया है सर, variance दिया है, risk free rate is 7%, given beta is equal to, they have only given under root systematic risk upon market risk variance, okay. Analyze and assess the rewards to volatility ratio and rank these portfolios using Sharpe and Trainer. Oh my god, एकदम आराम से करेंगे ये क्वेश्चन. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल टेल मी वन थिंग, शार्पे का फॉर्मूला क्या है, आरपी माइनस आरएफ अपॉन स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन एंड इफ आई टॉक अबाउट ट्रेनर इट इज व्हाट, आरपी ये ट्रेनर का है, ये ट्रेनर का है, आरपी माइनस आरएफ अपॉन बीटा ओके. चलो फर्स्ट विल गो ऑन वन, एक पहला करेंगे अपन, पहला अपन ये वाला करेंगे, कौन सा, शार्प पे करेंगे, ठीक है ना. टेल मी वन थिंग, टेल मी वन थिंग, इन द एंटायर सिनारियो यहाँ पे इन लोगों ने अनसिस्टेमेटिक रिस्क दिए, आरपी माइनस आरएफ, रिटर्न इज ऑलरेडी गिवन टू यू इज योर ओनली, आरएफ कितना दिया है सर, आरएफ भी दिया है, इट इज 7, सो कैन आई से सर ये तो अपन निकाल सकते हैं, आरपी माइनस आरएफ इज वेरी सिंपल. नाउ द पॉइंट इज व्हाट, हैव दे गिवन यू स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन, सर वैरिएंस दिया है तो उसका स्क्वायर रूट निकालो ना, 215 का स्क्वायर कितना आता है, 14.66 आता है. Did you get this? Can you please solve the first one and give it to me? आप ये solve करके दे सकते हैं मुझे शार्पे वाला, सर ये शार्पे का निकाल सकते हैं आप, शार्पे वाला ये वाला फर्स्ट वन, सर आरपी माइनस आरएफ अपॉन स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन, 16 माइनस 7 डिवाइडेड बाय 215 का स्क्वायर रूट, 215 का स्क्वायर, इट इज 14.66, इट इज 14.66, 0.0614 क्या आपका आंसर आएगा एवरीबॉडी. Have you got 0.61? 613 आता है. It is 6.0.614. Everybody getting this? Sharpe. Have you got this, everyone? Basically, this is variance है. ये variance है. तो आपको basically standard deviation चाहिए तो आप square root दबाएंगे तो आपको आंसर मिल जाएगा. Everybody getting this? Yes or no? Have you got this? Yes or no? First. एक और. We'll do one more. We'll do one more. Do for this also. Sir, 304 का first we'll do square root. First we'll do square. It is 17.43. I'll write it over here only. 17.43, that's the standard deviation. Now what I'll do, so 21 minus 7 divided by 21 minus 7 divided by 17.43, 0.80, are you getting 0.803, 0.803? Yes sir, we are getting, no problem. The point is about the trainer का फॉर्मूला क्या है सर, आरपी माइनस आरएफ, वो तो सेम ही है ना, दैट विल बिकम सेम ओनली. अरे बॉस, बीटा यू नीड टू कंप्यूट फॉर ट्रेनर. कैन एनीबॉडी कंप्यूट बीटा फॉर आरई फंड एंड गिव इट टू मी, एनीवन, आरई फंड बीटा निकाल के देंगे मुझे, ये बीटा निकाल के देंगे, एनीवन. एक्चुअली वी हैव ऑलरेडी सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन लॉट ऑफ टाइम्स, पहले मैथ में भी किया था ये. कैन एनीबॉडी सॉल्व बीटा एंड गिव इट टू मी फर्स्ट. Sir, they have given unsystematic risk over here and they have given the variance, standard deviation निकाल सकते हैं उससे. So can we compute systematic risk out of that? Because see, they only have given over here beta का मतलब क्या है, they have given the formula only, what sir, under root systematic risk upon market risk variance. Okay, so can you please tell me what is the systematic risk of the first? Sir, my total risk, you know what, it is 215 and square root, it is 14.66, this is my total risk, 66. हेलो हेलो। अरे देयर वाज दिस लैग हो गया था। आई होप आई एम ओके राइट नाउ। ओके, सॉरी देयर वाज सम इश्यूज विद द नेट, वो एकदम कोलैप्स हो गए, सो नेट ही चला गया पूरा। ठीक है, तो विल डू दिस क्वेश्चन। चलो नाउ वेयर वर वी? 14 point 14.66, 14.66, 4.458, 4.58 and 10.08. What I want to ask you is what they have only given what is beta. Beta क्या बात कर रहे हैं? Systematic risk upon market risk variance. Now please tell me one thing, boss. Please tell me one thing. If this is my unsystematic risk, if this is my total risk, can I compute this systematic? That's what I've computed over here. That is 10.08. 10.08. Okay. So 10.08. Okay. Upon market risk. Market risk. Market risk is where, sir, which is given over here. Mm, where it is? Ah. Now tell me one thing. Tell me one thing. In the entire beta, when I need to compute beta, please tell me how will I do? नहीं आपका नेट नहीं गया, यहाँ पे नेट का प्रॉब्लम हुआ है. Okay, so please tell me 0.734 beta. How will you compute? Please tell me one thing. How will you compute this? Everyone, first of all, please tell me whether you computed systematic risk. Whether you computed systematic risk. Whether you compute. Please repeat after 10.66. What is 10.66? I've written 10.08 over there. It's 14.66 minus 4.58. 10.08 is your systematic risk. 10 point. अच्छा, you want me to repeat it again? अच्छा ठीक है. So what did I first? पहले क्या किया? पहले 4 पे खत्म किया. Trainer में, in trainer what we need to do over here is, first of all we need to understand how to compute beta, because unless and until you don't compute beta, you cannot compute trainer. Okay, so in beta they have only given you how to compute, sir, systematic risk upon what? Market risk variance. Okay, तो ये आप खुद ही दिया उन लोगों ने, तो आप मुझे एक बताओ इसके लिए first of all you need to compute systematic risk. How will you compute systematic risk, sir? Systematic risk is computed like this. Total risk, you have two parts. One is systematic and the other is unsystematic. Okay, you have this part, you have this part also. You only need to compute what? Systematic. Okay, यही आपको इसमें से निकालना है. ठीक है, इस निकालने के बताएंगे मुझे सर. अच्छा, आपको वरायंस दिया है यहाँ पे. ओके, डन. तो व्हाट विल डू इज सिंपल. अभी तो बहुत ही इजी हो जाएगा ये. सर 14, my total risk is wait 215 square root 14.66. Please pay attention now, this was just before getting disconnected, and this is two parts over here, sir. 21, this is 4.58, that is square root, and minus if I do from here 14.66, you will get 10.07. This will be your systematic risk. Okay, now if I use the beta formula over here, beta is equal to under root 10.07 upon how much is market risk, Brian? So it is given 360. I'll use square root of this. Square root of this I'll use 18.97. 10.07 divided by 18.97 square root. My answer will come down to 7285. 7285. 728573. ये उनका आंसर भी मैच हो जाएगा. Everybody getting this? Everybody getting this? 7.3 is your answer. 7.3 is your answer. 0.73. Have you got this? Sir, how do you compute? Very simple. They have only given the beta formula. So first of all, I computed systematic risk, and even the variance was given over here. What? 360. So मैंने क्या किया? 360 का square root, it is 18.97. I used it and then press square root. You will get the answer as 0.73. You will get the answer 0.73. That's your beta. The moment you get beta, everything will become very easy. आप कर सकते हैं ट्रेनर वाला फॉर्मूला, ये आप कर सकते हैं पूरा का पूरा. ठीक है, चलो. ठीक है, चलो. ओके, सो we'll stop here. Tomorrow again we'll continue 2 p.m. Don't miss out on tomorrow. Tomorrow capital budgeting. Tomorrow capital budgeting, leasing, and mutual funds is there. Okay, I'll start off with mutual fund only. Capital budgeting and leasing में खत्म कर दूंगा. ठीक है, 2 p.m. sharp. Be there. Most important, very important. हाँ सर, तुषार मैं वो चेक कर लूंगा. ठीक है, I'll check it. I'll take that question tomorrow. Okay. चलो, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर ज्वाइनिंग. डोंट मिस आउट टुमारो सेशन. कल का सेशन इंपॉर्टेंट है, मैं आपको वापस बोल रहा हूँ. एंड ऑल्सो मेक श्योर कि आपको वो एससीएम के नोट्स मिल रहे हैं. एंड आई ऑल्सो सेंड यू टुडेज नोट्स ऑल्सो. मेक श्योर यू आर कंप्लीटिंग इक्विटी वैल्यूएशन and portfolio management today itself. Tomorrow we will meet at 2 p.m. for capital budgeting, leasing, and mutual funds. Okay. Thank you so much, and please also inform your friends. Okay. Bye.